All right, hello everyone, and welcome to D&D Night on DDOstream, sponsored by Fantasy Grounds, the most supportive virtual tabletop with more official licenses than any other virtual tabletop. Visit them at fantasygrounds.com to learn more. This is D&D Night, Heroes of Battlerise campaign, Season 2, Episode 1, Take 2. Sorry about that, folks. We had some technical issues. Patrick's going to try and fix it in post-show. I'm Evilbeeker, your Dungeon Master host for this evening, and tonight we're going to be sending the characters into the Out of the Abyss adventure by Wizards of the Coast. We did some introductions before. We'll probably try to slap them back in, but I'll just go through them real quick again. We have Utini, the Barbarian, Beavis, the Paladin, Fenicus, the Ranger, and we have a couple of new players, Eldeth, the Dwarven Fighter Cleric, and Jimjar, the Rogue. And what we're going to do, guys, is I'm going to do a really brief introduction for the second time, and then we'll get started here. So at the end of last season, the group fought in a place called Shadowfell Keep. And at the very end of the adventure, the keep collapsed and fell into the Underdark. And originally we had 4 other players. We had Jerry the Cleric, Calliope the Bard, Keneal the Cleric, and Drac the Warlock, and they got separated from our other group of 3 here, Utini, Beavis, and Fenicus, as they fell miles and miles into the Underdark. And this occurred when Draculetta, who couldn't make it here tonight, actually wouldn't pissed off Orcus, the Demon Lord, and he shattered the keep and sent them into the Underdark. And Patrick, you think I should run the introductions? Let you guys introduce more, or we good to go? Can you cut that? You can cut that other stuff in.
I wasn't planning on it. That's why I had to restart.
Okay. Well, but
I don't think you need to go too crazy in it. The one thing I do want to jump in and say again for take 2 is we did rebrand all of the old parts of this series as Heroes of Battlerise, and it's all been back cataloged. It's all available on Twitch, in twitch.tv/DDOstream under the collections for D&D Night, and it's on the D&D Night YouTube playlist as well.
You're the best, Patrick.
Yes, thank you so much for doing that. So just a quick shout out to the chat. If everybody sounds okay, I don't know. I don't know what else we can do here to make this go any better. So if we're not sounding good, Patrick's keeping an eye on the chat. Please let us know. I had some headset problems. I just got a new headset, and I think that might be causing some of the issues. So I apologize. So with this adventure, you guys are in the now you guys are in the Underdark, and the Underdark is just more than underground tunnels and monsters that sometimes come to the surface. There are literally cities and civilizations throughout the Underdark. You have the dwarves are basically from underground, and Eldeth is from a dwarven city known as Gauntgrim, which is on the far side of the Forgotten Realms from where you are. How she ended up here was a long story. We'll tell that in a little bit. But then there's and then Jimjar is a deep gnome who is also from the Underdark, and they can be found in a couple of different cities. And I do have a map of the Underdark here. I'm reluctant to show it to you because it's got all the cool stuff on it. But there are some very large areas here. There's gigantic lakes. There's fungus forests. There's all kinds of different civilizations and areas beneath the surface of the Forgotten Realms, and that's where this adventure is going to take place. Now, as you guys fall into the Underdark, the 3 of you, as I mentioned earlier in Cut 1, you didn't lose any equipment. You did take a little bit of damage, but you guys take a day, you did a long rest, and you got back up to your full hit points. And one thing, you know that when you guys fell and all the rock slides and commotion, you know something heard you. And even after you rested in shifts just to make sure nothing snuck up on you guys. And one benefit for all the players playing tonight is you guys all have dark vision. So unless you're going to be cooking something or purposely starting something on fire, you don't have to have a light source to move through the Underdark. But you made a lot of noise getting down here. And after you guys had finished a long rest, you see 4 figures moving towards you. What do you do?
Take positions to set up some sort of ambush.
Okay.
Well,
I will sneak if possible.
Okay.
I would sneak, but I have no stealth.
Are you in heavy armor?
I'm in medium armor.
Medium armor? Okay. But does it give you...
I've got the mithril chain on, so it's...
Okay. But nobody has disadvantage?
I'm gonna turn my flaming axe on and
I have advantage on all sneak checks because of my boots.
Okay. Okay. So as you guys are sitting there, you kind of all girded for a fight over around a path. You see 4 figures. You see a beautiful dwarven female. You see a deep gnome.
You sure that's not a goblin? That looks like a goblin.
Nope, that is actually a deep gnome. You see a very fat and kind of gloopy looking Sahagwin. And standing next to the Sahagwin is a little myconoid with legs. Actually, I make that a little smaller here so it fits on the screen.
Oh, I love it.
What
it's
is
just
it?
going in the collection.
It's a myconoid. It's a baby myconoid. So
yeah, Calliope's not here. We're not adopting pets.
No.
Just depends on what this thing can do for us.
Right. And Eldeth and Jimjar are additions to the game tonight. And Shushar especially, he comes up and he speaks to you in common, surface common. Hello, please don't hurt us. We are peaceful travelers.
We are too.
You making fun of me? No, I'm kidding. I mean, he's got a very fishy kind of voice with him.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Not a problem. And Eldeth steps up and Beavis, you immediately recognize her as a cleric of Baranor Truesilver, hang on, let me read. She is the consort of Moradin, your god. So
wait, what?
Yeah, Baranor Truesilver. Baranor Truesilver is the consort of Moradin in the god pantheon.
I was like, she's not a consort of a god. That would be weird.
No, and in fact, the beard isn't. And Eldeth, I'll let you speak in just a moment. The beard itself isn't 100% correct. It actually has, I think it's 5 braids. It's supposed to have 5 braids in silver. But we can say that maybe her silver ones were taken by the drow, something like that. So basically, they put their weapons down. They'll do whatever. I mean, they definitely see. You're a paladin. Maybe they're a little cautious of the orc, but there are definitely no surface elves down here that they've seen in a long time. So,
are you telling me that the mushroom thing with feet has weapons?
No, he doesn't have any weapons.
Okay.
but they say we were prisoners of a drow slave encampment, and we escaped. And Shushar was taking us to the city of, and I'm going to screw this up, Slobodoblup. I'll put it in the chat, which is a it is a Sahagin city that's about 10 days from where you guys are now. And hopefully from there, Eldeth is trying to get home to Gauntgrim, which is a month's travel if you know where you're going in the Underdark. And we'll get that travel distance thing we'll talk about in a little bit. Jimjar, he just wants to get away from the Drow. Being a captive of the Drow is absolutely no fun. But Shushar tells you that Stool, they're trying to get him home to the Myconoid groves, which is called Neverlight Grove, which is actually on the way for Eldeth to head back to her dwarven city. There's also several other cities in the area. There's Blightenstone, which is has gnomes and dwarves and Duger in it. There's also actually Blightenstone is also dwarves, is mostly dwarves, not Duger and Darrow. Glaxstall, and I'll put these names in the chat. That is a Duger city, Duger and Darrow city. But then, at least from where you guys are now, Shushar tells you you're like 2 weeks away from Menzoberranzan, which is one of the most dangerous places in the entire Underdark.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's too
Well, we can just
close.
go there and kill them all, right?
Yeah, I'm sure. Just
That would
real
make
easy.
it less dangerous.
Yeah. Your sword tells you you're on thin ice there, pal. Yeah, he is.
I care nothing for geography, but gaming question: in this world,
Mhm.
are Sahagin to be trusted?
Well,
or is this more of a? Are we more of like a red wall scenario of race tends to be indicative of evilness?
in this case, Shushar he's a reformed pacifist of the Sahagin.
Cool.
He's
But if I'm going to a city full of Sahagin,
well, he can get you. He tells you that he can. Their plan, the four of them's plan, was for Shushar to get them in there. So the city is on a gigantic lake, and the lake is miles and miles and miles long. And the purpose of going there was to resupply, which he can help with, because he knows people there, and then help you get either a boat or get you on the right path to head to the Duger and Darrow city, and from there,
To kill everyone there?
no, not to kill everyone there, and from there you can either take Eldeth home, or you can go to Blightenstone, and from there you can get to the surface.
Okay, why would we
that's
go
already
to an
way too many steps for Utini to consider? So
yeah? Why would we go to an evil dwarf city and not kill everyone?
The Duger city is not necessarily all evil, but it's on the way, and
They're on a slippery slope.
yeah. So, but
We've got my-
after that city, you're talking about large expanses of the Underdark that you need to transverse, and if you're not properly supplied, you're never going to make
Oh,
it.
absolutely. We have to do something.
I agree.
This
So,
we're not like equipped
Yep.
to live out here.
So that's kind of the plan, because without some kind of resources, you're going to have a tough time. So with that all said, I will turn Eldeth and Jimjar's character over to their players. So there you go. And actually, why don't you guys introduce yourselves real quick, since that got cut out before. So Eldeth?
I'm Eldeth of Gauntgrim. I'm short, pleasantly plump and strong, with deep red long hair and light brown eyes. I'm particularly proud of my beard, plated in silver. I do enjoy a good meat, a hearty meal, and a warm fire. Follow the Reverend Mother of Safety Baranar. Oh, and one other thing, Beavis. I love a good wedding.
Well, before you get to that part,
Wow.
Attach
Let
his
me-
bottom jaw to his top jaw.
let me
again.
ask you a question. You sort of look like you might be part of the Porkhammer clan? Is there any sort of Porkhammer in you?
You've never heard of Porkhammer before in your life.
Oh, I'm trying to.
You mean they don't have
clean.
pigs in the Underdark?
There's a joke.
That's
That,
so
you know what?
terrible.
That's a great question. I don't know if they do or not. I'll have to look that one up. But
I've never heard of a Porkhammer.
Well, then you want a little bit in you?
wait a minute. Hey, now let's keep this. Let's keep this clean. So, and then we have Jimjar.
Hi, I'm Jimjar, and I'm a deep gnome, and I'm looking for a great adventure.
I'm gonna have a little bit of an aside with Fenicus because
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure if this group should be trusted because the dwarf is clearly kind of has the hots for our dwarf, and that's just kind of sketchy. And this other guy looks like a goblin more than a gnome, so I don't know about this.
Yeah, I mean he does have awfully dark features for a gnome, doesn't he? Have to
That-
be like a deep gnome.
But that is a deep gnome. You guys
I know, I'm
know
kidding.
you guys know deep gnomes.
No, I get what you're saying. And then one of their buddies is a mushroom with feet.
Oh, and
I'm still not trusting anyone who's looking this coyly at Beavis Porkhammer. He's been hit in the face way too many times for this.
Everyone
but-
deserves to be treated with dignity and respect.
I mean,
Ooh.
I wasn't sure that the girl dwarf was a girl dwarf until she spoke.
The beard is a
That's just
little
it.
disheartening, isn't it?
Just like we think about elves, I can never tell the difference between males and
Yeah,
females.
exactly.
Is there a difference?
Exactly. Yes, I mean,
I would
was
hope at
wondering-
this point in your life, if you're flirting, you know the difference between male and female.
Dwarves. Elves, I still can't tell.
Oh yeah, well exactly. That's how we feel about you, and Utini probably feels that way about all of us.
I mean, I don't care. I'm more interested in if you can buckle up your bootstraps and swing a weapon and be useful in a fight. Other than that, I'm pretty.
Yeah, this
Ooh,
is pretty
the challenge is
dangerous.
issued.
well, you do see that Shushar does have a net that he carries, and he does have a.
That's for fishing, not fighting.
Oh no, he says you could use them for fighting.
Gladiatorial games. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Let's see.
He also has a spear. Jimjar has a rapier, and you see a coiled whip at his side. You guys also notice that some of their equipment kind of is
That's a nice
mismatched.
whip.
They just escaped from a drow's slave prison, basically, and
I mean, at this point, we've been asleep for probably like a total of 18 hours or something,
right.
on and off, and then we don't know where we are. We don't know where to go.
Actually,
Can I use an insight check to check the new player's intentions?
Sure. Go ahead and roll in the tower.
I have some pretty good questions. Like, have you seen any Drow prisoners that match the descriptions of these weird people that we were with before?
No, they escaped.
A half-elf
They escaped.
bard?
They escaped several weeks
Okay.
ago.
Okay.
So
Well,
from where their prison is and to the Sahuagin city is about 10 days. So this happened a while ago. They escaped some time ago. They have not come across any other of your companions.
any of
no.
our people?
No.
Okay.
So, but Shushar walks up to you, Utini, and he says, "My good friend, I understand that you perhaps don't trust us. I want to put your I want to let you know that we will do whatever you think is best, but I want to help my friends here get to their homes, and if you wish to travel with us, then that would be great. The more our
I
numbers
couldn't
here, the
really
better.
tell if they were good or not, though.
Um,
It's just that bad of a
yeah.
check.
Well, the only
Doesn't the
person
paladin,
here.
like, detect evil or something.
It's not really detecting
He's not
evil.
detecting evil right now.
Wait, you guys are talking?
Yeah, exactly.
No, the ability actually isn't to detect evil. It's to detect like fiends, undead,
Sure. I
and
have
strong
something similar.
places of evil, not
Yeah.
specifically a creature's
Yeah, you're not getting anything off of the. I mean, Shushar, he the way he speaks and carries himself
my
is.
first feeling, I like Shishar right off the bat. He came up right to me, and
Yep.
seemed like a good guy to me. But I just wanted to check it out if anything was glaring, like
Nope.
one of them, like there was a dagger at his back or something.
Nope.
Okay,
He's
well,
got a
that's good.
net. He's got a net and a spear, and they look like fishing implements, almost like Utini said.
What does Eldeth have?
Eldeth has. She's carrying a long sword that is of Drow make. And Eldeth, you saw what that sword does, correct?
I did.
Okay. So, and like I was saying before, some of what they're wearing was literally they took off their Drow captors. Yep. I mean, they were imprisoned in rags and wearing burlap sacks they lost track of time.
Can I pull Shishar off to the side and talk to him about like hunting and what we'll be able to hunt down here and stuff? Because
okay, he says, "Well, I can guide you a little bit on what we've been living off of fungus and water and stuff like that. But once we get to the Dark Lake, that's what it's called, right? Yep, Dark Lake. We will be able to catch underwater fish or under dark fish, and there might be some other aquatic prey that we could gather for a more protein meal. Let's see here once. Just roll me aside. And oh, that doesn't make sense. So and Fen, the little myconoid, kind of scoots up to you, and then you see these little spores come off of him, and as soon as they come near you, you can hear his thoughts.
Oh, that's cool.
And he says,
I pet him or whatever. What's he say?
He says, "Hello, I'm Stool."
Oh, hi, Stool.
You guys see
coming with
Fenicus
me,
talking, and like he's talking to the mushroom.
Freaking elves.
No, man, you got to try some of these spores. This thing can think.
Um,
Do you go over there, Beavis?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm immune to disease.
As soon as you come into contact with the spores that are coming off of him, he can form a telepathic bond with you. He says, Shushar has been my friend. He protected me when the Drow wanted to eat me, and he was promised to. Him and Eldeth had promised to try and take me home.
Where's home?
I will make it my duty to get you home.
He says the Neverlight Grove, which again is on its way from the Duger between the Duger City. It's actually not far from the Duger City, but it's on the way to where Eldeth is trying to get.
We'll get there, buddy. You get out of the way if we get into some trouble, okay?
Thank you.
Can you defend yourself at all?
Can he? Hold on, that's a great question. I was actually just going to look that up.
Probably, if he can telepathic, he could probably do some pretty inducing stuff.
Let me just look at his NPC sheet. Oops, I spelled it wrong. Let's see here. I think somebody in the chat's already played this adventure. Let's see here. Actually, yeah, he can do. He can form a little. He goes. You ask him. He says, "Well, can you fight?" And he forms a little fist on the top of his head that swings around.
Oh, that's awesome! All right, you just be careful. We'll get you home.
Okay.
Go play with your girlfriend, Beavis. Jeez.
Okay.
I have no girlfriend.
Excuse me. All right. Okay. So let me. All right. So
let's
let
prove myself in battle first.
All right.
On the bright side, you're immune to disease, so that'll probably.
I am.
Later.
Oh! Wow! The half work went there already. Holy cow!
You did this last time too.
Well, clearly this fine dwarven maiden would not be interested in Beavis, so Beavis's options down here are fairly limited.
Disease as well, yeah.
Well,
She did say weddings. She's in it for a little more.
Oh yeah. I heard the word wedding.
Yeah, but I'm married to my vengeance and God and doing justice and
She's
right.
like married to
You're-
your god's lady that you're married to. It's just this really weird thing.
See,
that's
you're
going
you're
on
you're
here.
saying
Can you
those
feel this heat?
you're saying
I
those
feel it.
words you're saying those words, Beavis, and they're not sounding very convincing coming out of your mouth.
Can I make an intimidation check?
All right, so everybody here once again has dark vision, including the new 4 NPCs. Shushar does say to you, he says, we've been traveling for several days and we were just about to start looking for some food. Unless you have some to share, we've been living off of the local fungus and we are a bit hungry, he says.
How long is it to this place we're going?
It's about 8 to 10 days, depending on how much time
Wow.
you guys stop over.
Yeah, we have food, but we're gonna have to let it.
I'm like supposed to be pretty good at this foraging thing though, right?
Yeah.
Potentially, you are not in your element. However,
I'm not in my element, but I'm
Right.
still naturally inclined to be able to do these
Sure.
things and learn
Yep.
quickly.
I mean,
okay.
it's
So
survival, right?
the
Yeah,
way forward,
okay.
yeah. Well, there actually I have some pretty cool rules for a lot of this stuff. However, it's very difficult to. See, now I just jostled my keyboard a little bit here. It's very difficult to find. Not difficult, but it's easier to find in the book. So I actually have the book in front of me. So foraging is a wisdom survival check. And depending on where you are, the DC is either higher or lower. Now, once you do that check, then what you do is you make a roll for what you find, and then at that point, you if you know what you're eating, you could try it. If you'd like, oh, I ain't gonna touch that. It's up to you. So, either
Well, we
you
have natives; they should be able to help us with what's edible. And
well,
what's not,
again,
right?
again, it's Eldeth. She comes from
The Underdark,
the
but,
city, but maybe she doesn't
especially
have
the
the
Mindman might know what
yeah.
kills growth
Um,
and stuff like that.
actually, he does. Oh, you know what? Gosh darn it! I closed his thing. There we go. All right.
Well, I just thought he
So
might know what kills living creatures around him. Like they get into this plant and they die.
no, his intelligence is only 8, Fen,
Oh, so he's not that
and
smart.
and to be honest, he is a baby.
Hey, what do you mean 8's not that smart?
Oh, you noticed that comment,
I
huh?
think mine's an 8. I'm not talking anything.
But he's not
man,
experienced though. He's a baby. The Drow found him somewhere, and they were gonna either keep him as a pet or eat him, one of the two.
Beavis might be a better forager than I am actually, since it's a wisdom check, essentially. A wisdom
Nah,
check.
I'm really not that good at it. No.
Yeah.
For-
But
Probably
I
a
mean,
plus
each one of you
2.
could make a
I
roll.
mean, I could help him.
Sure.
So are you
I'm
gonna?
a plus 2.
Well, let's do this. Let's do just a camp and an eat. Get everybody, let these 4 rest, and then if you guys want to do, have everybody make a survival check. You can kind of spread out for, I don't know, 50 yards. Come back,
Are
see
we
what you
still in the
find.
same place that we landed and made a bunch of noise?
Not
probably made
not
some
too far,
progress.
not too far, but you are within the general area. Yeah.
If you find something that looks questionable, I can purify it.
Ooh, excellent.
Can you purify Beavis?
I am pure.
Probably not.
I am very pure.
So
I
you're
can
I'm
detect
sorry,
poison.
Calliope's not here for me to make fun of. so
Right, but there's an elf right there.
This
I'm not racist, all right?
yeah.
okay. So
I'm
the
a
pure.
half orc, so I'm used to the oppression of race, right? So I'm more interested in can you fight?
Okay, so Eldeth, one thing that you do know is that the purify food and drink, the spell says, purifies and renders free of poison and disease. But if the plant itself has special properties in it because of what it is, that's not necessarily a poison.
So it's not going to take the hallucinogen effect off of mushrooms?
potentially, if that would be the side effect. Yes. So you would know that. Okay. So but if you come across like a gallon of puddle water that really doesn't look good to drink, you could do the spell on that, and it would be drinkable.
Well, that's okay because I can create water as well.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
That's useful.
And Jimjar, what are your thoughts on all of this?
I'm hungry.
If you guys are really, really hungry,
I've been
I've got
holding
food,
this wisdom. Yeah. We do have some rations if this like
But
hunting.
it won't last long for all of us.
Right. So if you guys combined all your rations, let's see, you'd have 15. So you would have.
Mine? Hang on.
Oh, I forgot the person who doesn't share. So you could probably go like 2 or 3 days before you'd have to start foraging.
But we're hunting like as of right now. Like I've been
Yes.
holding this die forever.
So
I wonder if it's
Utini,
tower or...
so Utini, did you have a concern with being in this area that you wanted to move on?
We made a bunch of noise. We're sort of expecting company. We should probably not camp in the
thought we
same
were.
spot.
I thought we were like moving along as we were talking.
Yeah, we definitely need to keep moving on, and we'll forage while we move.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then what I'm going to do, just so you know, even though you're not in sunlight, 24 hours is still considered, they still consider it 1 day. Okay. So, 1 day is going to be, there's going to be 2 random encounter checks. Standard. And then at that time, then you could also have a foraging. Is there any restrictions on when you can
On
forage?
random encounters. It's a good way to find food.
Maybe.
Or a good way to become food, depending on what you find.
Right.
Yeah,
Please.
there's some pretty mean stuff down
I basically almost hacked off Orcus's arm. I'm pretty sure in whatever wandering around here is not going to be a problem.
I'm pretty sure if you're gonna make that that claim to the pretty dwarven maiden, you need to make some sort of a bluff check.
I did. You saw me. I took out my holy sword, and I tried to slice his freaking arm off as he stuck it through that damn portal.
Yeah, but
how'd
his
that work
arm
out?
was 3 times the size of your body, though.
It didn't completely cut through him. No, I agree.
He's a Porkhammer. Size doesn't matter.
Ooh.
Whip it out right now, buddy. Wait.
Hey, now, come on now. That'll be enough of that. All right. So, you guys can do a little bit of traveling. Where is? All right, random encounters. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, so I'm going to say you guys travel for the first, quote, half of the day. Okay. And I'm just going to start. I'll go left to right on my screen. Utini, roll me a 20-sided, please. Or, 20-sided.
Just a normal 20?
Just a normal 20. And we got an 11. And 11 is no encounter. All right. So
we're also doing survival at this point? Or?
Yeah, so if anybody wants to do any foraging, let's do that. Everybody can make a survival roll. And
21.
I was going to tell you guys to do it in the tower, but that's okay. Actually, for this roll it doesn't matter. Do they have...
I didn't find anything. I need to get better.
All right, so Jimjar, you're having problems because you're so hungry that you can't see straight. And Beavis, you're not looking for food at all.
Oh boy.
And neither are you, Eldred. So Utini, you find. See, I thought they have charts in here for everything, of course, except for what you find when you're foraging. So I'm just going to have to count this out. 1, 2.
Come on, steak dinner.
4, 5,
Come
6,
on, steak dinner.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
How about a cow?
All right,
Farming
roll.
cow. Wandering monster.
All right, roll. I'll tell you what. Roll a 6-sided. All right, 5. So I'm going to put you on the regular chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll an 8-sided and just on an 8 reroll. Okay.
On an 8 reroll.
Yeah,
Like,
I only have 7 options to choose from. Nice.
Sorry, no.
Let's get all those high numbers out of the way right away. All right.
6.
Um.
But I get to reroll 2 more times because I kept pulling 8s, right?
Nope. Nope. You got it good. All right.
I feel like I should get a steak dinner out of all these.
Okay. So you, Utini, you find a very large outcropping of mushrooms, and they're gray-green cap with light gray stalks. The caps
Make
are
some sort of a check to determine their edibility.
Hold on. The caps are leather. They have a leathery surface on it, and it almost looks like you could write on it. But then the stalks look like almost like stalks of celery. And everybody, so you as you guys are foraging around, you find this like maybe a slightly open-ish area, like maybe a small cavern or something. And you call everybody over, and everybody make an intelligence nature check. If you don't have intelligence nature, you can just roll intelligence.
Same thing.
17. I'm on a roll.
Oh, you are. Although Beavis has definitely seen these before.
That's a crit.
No, it's not a crit.
What are you talking about? I rolled a natural 20.
That's a
think you told him
natty
so.
20. That's not a crit. All right. So you did find that these, or Beavis, both Beavis and Utini know that these are the Trilliac mushrooms, and the caps can actually be used to meld into like leather pages or scrolls, but the stalks, Utini, go ahead and roll a 6-sided.
Are they valuable?
Yeah, they're very edible. So
Valuable.
no, not value. No, they're food.
Oh, because you said like the top could be making to like.
Not really, but it's
Your
something.
cousin would probably be into those.
Yeah, I mean, not really. I mean, it's not like it's an uncommon. These are uncommon, edible fungi, is what it is. And you have, would you roll 3? So you have 7 of these stalks, and you have, look at that, 7 people. Each one of these stalks is considered a meal. So that would take.
One day's hunger.
Yeah, I mean, I would say
Or
you have to
7
eat more than
days
once a
straight.
day, but and I don't want to. I'm not gonna run this into the ground like every day. We got to do this, but so just your foraging, you find enough of these Trilliac or is it Trillimac mushroom stalks to each give you guys. Let's see. Here, let me do this. Hold on. Oh, let me put this over here. Oh, I'm going to say each one, but you find so many of them that it gives each you guys. Yeah, that works out right. 4 days of food.
Oh, okay, cool.
Wow. That's pretty good.
Good
Is
rolling,
that
good
including
rolling.
what we're eating right now?
Well, you guys are eating like dried beef jerky that's been sitting in your packs for over a month.
Yeah.
You know, the cheese is pretty hard too. The bread, kind of stale. They taste good. It's not super flavory, but it's like a very thick celery, and you could
But we
put
can
put
add
it in your
3 rations.
Yeah.
3 days rations.
4. Well, less
Although we're
today. Less
eating
today.
more.
Well, I mean it's spread, but yeah, less today. So I was going to say 3.
So we add that to our inventory.
Yeah, you can just if you have do you have rations? Did I put rations in your inventory? I don't think I did.
No.
So just put fungus rations, and then just put a 4 next to it, and give them each 1 pound. We're not keeping track of
use
encumbrance,
that?
so it's not.
I just put one in the chat.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, but I see a problem, a pretty major problem here coming up.
What's that?
We have no alcohol that I can see.
That's going to be a problem. Better hope those Sahagan brewers are on their game.
Do any of our new friends need armor or a shield?
Yeah, I have weapons as well.
I
And
don't-
a shield that I won't use.
I'll let them speak for themselves.
I've got studded leather. I'm fine. But thank you.
Yes, when I escaped, I was able to get my gear again. I'm wearing a chain shirt, I have a shield, and I have a very long sword.
I have braces of defense, breastplate, great axe, like shield.
I have a very nice warhammer if anyone needs.
I have a silver scimitar +1 if somebody wants that. That might be better than one of your weapons.
All right, no, great. Just checking.
Okay.
Good.
Shushar says, I am fine. I don't like to fight unless I'm cornered. I am a pacifist. I try to be. I'm
Good
very-
for her. Good
But
for
he's
her.
very. You notice. Great. I move my monitor and I turn it
Yeah,
off.
I am totally like not trusting a pacifist.
Well, you're looking at him Utini, and he's very old.
Yeah, he's like elderly.
And he is older. I mean, he's probably in his
And,
60s
heavy.
by human. And then he is also a little bit overweight. He can keep up with you guys at a normal pace, but he's not. He's definitely not built for fighting, and he's definitely not. You get a very neutral vibe from him. So, all right.
Utini lives and dies by the sword. A man's worth is
This is true.
fighting.
So
You might be able to drag those rations into your item case. That's why I
Yeah.
put that there.
Yes, I did that. Thank you. I don't know why it made me say something, but I did.
Cool.
So Shushar says to you guys, he says, we have to travel. So traveling in the Underdark isn't necessarily not only is it not a straight line, but it's not a flat surface. You guys could go up and down. You have to go south to go north. A lot of that
We all play
happens.
DDO here, yeah.
Yep. So Shushar gives you a general direction that he knows that the city is. You know what? I forgot to put the name of the city in the. Sometimes I'm really terrible at pronouncing some of. Here we go. There. So it is. I wonder if I can. Oh, can I share that? Should I share that? No, I probably shouldn't share that. Let's see. There, I put it in the chat. That is his hometown. Schlosselblub.
Wow, that's a name.
So,
Oh, Slubluadop. Yeah, everybody knows that.
oh,
I hear it's very nice in the summer.
it's a great beachfront property.
It's all summer in the Underdark, right?
I
All
was gonna say,
summer all
is
the
there
time.
somewhere in the Underdark?
I think it's always like oppressively warm and yeah, like humid constantly.
So, so he knows the general direction to go. He's not. He does. Unfortunately, he can't tell you go down this tunnel, go down this tunnel, go down this tunnel.
Sure. You were
So he's
captured
kind of
by
he's kind of
the
pointing you
trackers,
guys
so-
in one direction. So, okay,
So we'll go that direction. Yeah.
all right,
We've got our rations for a little
Okay.
while.
all right. Beavis, I got your message.
Okay.
Okay, so everybody give me an insight check in the tower.
And I'm not sure if my sword helps at all or anything like this, but
You should have. Don't you have the? You have the sheet
I mean-
for it, right?
I do have a sheet for it. But it communicates with me, doesn't it, or
Yeah.
not? I don't remember.
He hasn't got a whole lot to say.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Actually, I don't know if the sword communicates with me or not. That's what I was kind of asking.
Oh, you know what?
It technically doesn't say it does.
No, it does.
doesn't.
It does not. But it has. I mean, it has that. It has that holy feel to it.
Yep.
You know. Can I do that? No, I don't have. I don't have the module loaded. All right.
And I do have an aura that's emanating from me.
Well, only if it's drawn.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So, okay. So, hang on a second here. I need to type a message. All right, I sent a message to somebody. All right, so you guys travel on the rest of what we'll call your day, okay? And Beavis, roll me a 20-sided, please.
Straight up 20, right?
19.
Oh, that can't be good.
Oh my.
You are killing the rolls so
All
far.
That might be bad.
We'll find out.
Okay. Let's see. Random encounters. Oh, I could have
That'd
just.
be a food item.
I could have
that'd
just
be a
rolled.
food item.
I could have just rolled the table, I suppose.
Oh yeah, you can click on the table.
Yeah, there's a table here.
Beavis is just excited that Eldeth is here.
Yes. Maybe.
Underdark travel.
Possibly.
See, and this is what I was talking about. I can't find this encounter. Let's see here. No, that's not it. Okay, let's just do that. Okay, so Beavis, let's just say for the sake of marching order, we'll put you and Utini in the front. And you guys are traveling down this path, and it kind of comes to a dead end. But the ground in front of you looks different. The rocks don't. The rocks don't look. It isn't. It looks like it might have been stonework at one point, but it like some rubble had fallen on top of it, or it's just degenerated over time.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna check closer to see if it's gonna cave in on us or anything like that.
Okay. Now is there
I do have stone cunning.
Yeah.
That's like.
And what is that's not a skill, is it?
It's a dwarf thing.
A dwarf ability. Okay, hang on, let me find
right.
it. Stone cutting.
Dornor has it.
I mean, I could drag it.
Nope,
over.
I got it. Make an intelligence history check related to the origins of stoneworks you consider proficient. Okay, well that just tells you can tell what kind of stone who did it. Not necessarily is it safe or anything like that.
Is it alive?
No. It's like let's imagine that something was buried in an avalanche and you're seeing like just a small piece of it that has.
We kind of dig at it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll call Fenicus over because this is what he does.
Let's see.
Do
I have in
you?
the old bag here? I have.
Can I make a like a nature or survival check to kind of get an idea of what happened, or?
You could do a survival, sure.
Tower or glory?
Nah, you can just toss her out there. All right.
Beautiful.
Well, you're really
22.
killing the rolls tonight, dude. So you can definitely tell that maybe there was a structure here or something, and then the earth moved or shifted. Maybe it was something carved into the wall that now, or carved into the rock, but then the rock fell away, or it was a structure that was covered in stone. It's hard to tell, but as you come close, you definitely see that it's some kind of carved.
Well, can we pry any of the rock off of it to see it more clearly, or anything
that's the
like
wrong
that? I have
one.
a crowbar.
All right. Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna go over there?
I'll go if someone wants to go with me.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. All right. So Beavis, make me a perception roll.
In the tower?
as
Yeah,
well.
throw it in the tower. Are you going too, Fen, or no?
Uh-huh.
Okay, you
I will
use.
go as well.
Okay, the three of you then. Okay.
Are we rolling perception?
Yep. Okay, so I'll wait for the last roll.
Did you get it? It said it did it.
Nope, it's got to be in the tower. There you go. Okay.
Oh, that was lag. I did that a long time ago.
Oh, okay. So you guys get over there, and Fen immediately you're like, hold up, everybody, and you look, and it looks like whatever this stonework is, it's not safe. If you stepped on it or put any weight on it, it might buckle and collapse.
Okay. Well,
You know,
it's not.
Beavis, you were like staring off into space, and Eldeth, you were staring at Beavis. So you guys didn't even notice it at all. So
Well, let's not go that way. Can we go around this?
What?
could you
Can
go
we
around it?
Around it? Around it, over it, jump it?
No,
something?
it's like a dead end. So you guys come,
Okay.
you guys, the path you're coming down. Now, granted, you could go
Okay.
back. You could go back
Well,
half
we're
a
gonna
mile
have
and take another path that might be the correct way. Shushar's just guessing based on direction, but it looks like this.
Well, if it's not safe,
So-
we can't go that way.
Yeah, but I can pick
Unless-
up a big rock. Does someone else want to pick up a big ass rock and throw it at it with me?
And then let it cave in. See if there's
Sure.
maybe like a city down there. we climb
Something,
to.
yeah.
Okay.
I'll find the biggest rock I could lift and chuck
Well,
it over.
I
there.
know who's
Anyone
good
else?
at lifting big
Utini?
rocks.
I can throw a big rock.
Okay.
Yeah, we both throw big rocks at the same time.
So between the two of you, you throw it on there, and it definitely collapses, and it collapses into some kind of tunnel or structure beneath.
I look over the edge.
Me too.
Okay.
And how far down is it?
Hang on. If you're just looking over the edge, then I got to remask this. Delete.
I'm willing to use a torch on this if it's more than 60 feet. But
No. It's only about 20 feet down.
okay. Well, I've
And
got rope.
all right. So say goodbye to our NPC players.
More than one rope
and-
should get tied
They're
off.
dead?
No, I just removed their pictures off the thing. All right, the map is at towards the bottom.
Holy cow. Okay.
So
where
that's
we're
what I
looking
see
for,
over
right?
the edge.
Yep. When you look down into that thing there.
Where are
So
we standing? Below it or?
No, you're standing above it, so you're gonna have to. Now,
What direction are we facing?
great
Are we
question. So the top of the map is north. You guys are facing north.
Thank you.
anyone have any idea about what this place is, or should we?
It looks cavey. Looks like more Underdark, but
Is it carved stone or it's a natural stone?
what
it
direction
it
were
looks
we
like-
going? What general direction are we trying to get to?
Yeah, it looks like it was the early stages of carved stone. Okay.
Ah,
It's looked like so there might be more or finished carved stone beyond this, but you're not sure. But it's definitely not a natural tunnel. It was hand carved by something.
Anybody want to check it out?
yeah. I'm gonna use divine sense.
What does that do? I'm going to clear the chat, by the way. Okay, thank you. That makes it a lot easier.
Oops.
No, you do not sense any evil of any kind.
Okay. Well, it detects strong evil.
Yes, strong.
Or
strong
celestials, fiends, undead within
Right.
60 feet.
No.
Okay.
Yep. No.
So
no.
there's
I-
no one dead down there anyway.
It seems to be clear, so I'll go ahead and drop down.
Let's go spelunking.
Okay.
I have pittons and all that stuff.
All right. So if you don't have it, so I said it was 15 feet down. If you don't have a strength of 15, you will take damage.
I have rope.
Okay.
I have rope and pitten and
Okay.
What
So
are the
Fen,
other
you're going to
things?
secure a rope.
sure, absolutely. I'm gonna secure a rope with the python or whatever. I
Okay.
have 10 of those. Pitten. I'm not sure how you say that.
Eldeth, are you okay to jump down there?
I am, thank you.
Just
See,
checking.
some of you guys can just jump down, but I'm not jumping down.
Jimjar?
Yeah,
Ouch.
I need a rope too.
Cool. Let's use this rope. It's secure.
How are we getting the mushroom down?
You can climb in my
How-
pack.
Yeah, how big is that thing?
Stool?
Size of
It's also a
footstool.
food source.
In my head, I'm seeing a footstool sized thing.
He's also a. Don't say that. He's not a food source. He is. Yeah, he's like the size of a big puppy. I mean, he's not.
Oh,
He's not.
I'll
Small.
just carry him down. No, he's got those arms. He can let himself down, I bet.
No. That's a fist to fight with. It's like a pseudopod thing that comes out of the top of his head.
No, he could probably slide that thing
Otherwise,
around
he's
the
just.
rope,
Otherwise,
yeah?
he's just two legs and a.
I mean,
thing.
I'll carry him down. That's no problem.
Okay. Oh yeah.
I'll
He
get him. I'll get him.
he appreciates
Don't
being.
mushrooms,
I'll
bones.
catch him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tossing
I'll
this little guy.
Shushar will also need the rope to go down. All right, so I am going to move you guys. Oh, you know what? I need Stool, and make Stool a good guy, and Shushar, and make Shushar a good guy.
Does anybody else have rope, though? Might be a good idea to have more than one rope.
Yes, I've got plenty of rope.
Okay. All right, so, and you guys get down there. Let me zoom my map out a little bit here. And you can see that the tunnel, okay, so Beavis.
Oh yeah, and swords and shields out. I'm ready for
Eldeth,
anything.
Okay. Jimjar. You see Jimjar go down that rope like a
Scimitars at
like a
ready.
fifth grader on acid. He's just like
Hold on, since I have the Scimitar of Speed, can I wield that shield too? No, because that wouldn't be two weapon
Yeah,
fighting.
yeah, you can, because the Scimitar speed gives you an extra attack. So yes, you
It
should,
doesn't
definitely
matter
should
right
use the
now.
shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Let's do that.
so there you go. And then you peek up the tunnel up here, and it kind of opens up into another chamber. But you're looking at the floor, and you can definitely see that the floor is carved, or it's smoothed out like it was part of a construction.
And what's a shield give me? Just a wooden shield.
It's 2 AC.
2.
So how do I adjust that?
Just gotta manually.
You
do
just
it.
you just equip the shield, and it'll automatically.
It didn't. It wasn't like a proper shield. It was one of ours from
Oh,
a lot of games ago.
Well, then drag one from the equipment list,
Oh, okay.
and
Yeah,
then
totally.
it'll actually work properly.
Okay. Well, then I won't do it this way.
Okay. All right. So what are you guys doing?
Sword out, shield ready. I'm gonna head through unless anyone else wants to go first. But
I'm
No, have at
kinda,
it.
I want to sneak
Me too.
and
I also have my sword and shield ready.
I mean I never mind taking point, but if the paladin wants to go first, I don't mind taking.
if you want to sneak, I don't mind either. But I'll jump through then.
You know,
I have to show
you
off.
guys realize there's a deep gnome rogue in your party who's basically invisible in the Underdark.
Ew.
I'm good at sneaking.
Okay, then you want to sneak up front?
Yes, I'll sneak up front.
I have proficiency, an advantage. To
Okay,
sneak.
well,
You-
move yourself
you
up there,
in
Jimjar.
Tower.
All right. Yeah. He also has the deep gnomes also have superior dark vision, so they can see 120 feet.
Oh dang, yeah, that's useful.
Sure.
So
Get my whip out also.
I'd
Okay.
still like to sneak if that's okay.
you can fight
Yeah,
You can fight two-handed with that too, Jimjar.
Oh, all right.
So
Fenicus, yeah, go ahead and sneak up there with him. I mean, if that's what you're good at.
um,
I'm assuming you are.
why do you have advantage?
Because of my boots of elven kind.
Oh, okay. All right, and
Did I pass though?
Yes.
Am I
Yeah.
sneaking?
Well,
I
yeah.
trip
Oh,
over
yeah.
my own feet.
Oh, yeah. You were quiet. All right. So you see
This
a
looks appropriately death trappy.
you see a tunnel there. Now
Yeah,
you
I
have
like this.
you do have superior dark vision there, Jimjar, and you see that it opens up into what looks like a chamber that might have been caved in. And then to the north and east, it goes on again. I'm trying to see when we get the new version of Fantasy Grounds. So for anybody who's uses Fantasy Grounds, that character, their field of vision will actually show up on the map. The maps will be specially coded so that they can see based on, what they have in
Oh,
their
that's
character
cool.
sheet. Yeah. So
Yeah.
direct line of sight, it's going to be spectacular. So everybody else can keep moving themselves up. Shushar and Stool will kind of hang back in the back here.
I
Okay.
don't like getting them so far ahead of us.
Oh, yep. All right. So splitting the party. All right. All right.
Classic D&D night.
So, all right. All right.
I don't mind walking behind.
Yep. All right.
I think the other.
All right. So hang on.
Shushar
So
may
first
wanna-
here, Jimjar, give me a stealth roll in the tower, please. What'd you get? Oh, you big cheater. All right. And then give me a perception roll. Oh, I stink. Oh, okay. Jimjar, you see a room, and it's a combination of finished stone and let me outline it here. A finished stone and rough rock. The walls are 10 feet high, and dark, dripping water is dripping from the ceiling. And then Fen, hang on, and then I'll come back to you. And then Fen, you see
Ooh.
oops, hang on. Oh, did I do the wrong one? Oh no, it's the same. And Fen,
This looks.
Fen, you give me a stealth roll.
Okay, just 1 second.
Is that with
Oops.
advantage?
Yeah, anytime with those boots.
Okay.
I
And
just
then
can't see the dice; they're all
and,
shadowy.
and then
Oh.
and then give me a perception roll.
Perception.
Yep. Okay. So, Fen, as you're looking into that room, you see, and you've seen them before, you're pretty sure you see two oozes clinging to the ceiling.
Did they see me?
No,
Did they spot me?
They don't. You don't think they've seen you because they're not moving. They're
I want to
just
sneak
undulating.
back to the group.
Okay.
And
Jimjar,
I wanna
Jimjar, what are
say
you doing?
I am also returning to the group and letting them know what I saw.
Okay, so pull yourself back.
Okay, over here it looks to be more finished. It almost looks like it's the beginning of a building or something, but in that room are two oozes which will eat any, what is that, metal weapons? Or is it any slashing weapons? Cut
Give
them?
me a intelligence nature roll or
Okay,
intelligence roll, and then I'll tell you what if you.
Can I make that roll too?
Sure, if anybody wants to, I mean, you can tell just
the nature roll.
the nature of the. Oh, Fen, you got a 20. Fen, don't bother. Those are rolls you don't have to put in the tower. Yeah, those are great. They're definitely gray oozes. They would corrode metal.
Okay.
Even if they're magical.
Does it say magical? weapon is destroyed non-magical ammunition. It says non-mag. Oh, oozes can deal ether. So, yeah. Not that does not count for magical weapons.
Okay, so I spread this information amongst everybody. Does everybody have a weapon that fits that description? I have a club, but if not,
I answered by turning the flame on my sword on my axe.
Yeah,
I know you do.
I think this holy sword's
I'm more
magical.
so asking our new,
Yeah.
our
Our new friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have a whip.
Oh, the guy in the chat. I'm sorry. Thank you in the chat. Shushar's not a Sahagin. He's a Kotoa. Kutoa. My bad.
Oh, cool.
Kuotoa. Oh yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah,
They're
sure.
almost they're a cousin of the Sahagin.
Yeah.
Same thing.
They're all generally considered
Yep.
evil races, but
Thank
we'll
you.
let that slide.
Well, I think we all need to get Vorpal
Okay.
weapons or something for that slip up.
Yeah, I don't think so. All right. So what are you guys doing?
Just making sure everybody even has a weapon that fits the description, and then does it split when we hit it with a slashing weapon?
No, those were black puddings.
Okay, just making
When-
sure.
Yeah, because you guys fought those once before.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just
And what
wanted
did
to make sure.
Jimjar see?
Well, now I've got a question. Since I know that there is gray ooze, and he kind of described that, does that match what I saw dripping from the ceiling in the cavern?
The ceiling dripping looks the same, but that looked like a natural occurrence. You did not see any gray oozes.
Okay.
Perhaps I do need that.
Oh, so that's a
Yeah,
dead
yeah,
end up
no.
there. Okay, I see now. I thought that was continued on.
Okay, so if your weapon's not magical, I will.
No, it
use
is.
my Warhammer.
No. She has a magical sword.
Okay.
No,
What?
read the description again.
Anything +1 or anything like that, right?
Yeah. So
She could have been lying to try to get me to give her a Warhammer. But thank you for the save.
It is a pretty sweet sword.
okay.
So,
I have a nice sword. I just don't know how well it will do against oozes.
Eldeth, check your fantasy grounds. It says you disconnected. I don't know if it permanently kicked you out.
No, it doesn't say that at all to me.
Try to move your token. Okay, now you're reconnected. Now you're reconnected. I think it's like when you go to sleep, because characters will go to sleep from inactivity. It's like disconnecting you. That's weird.
So
Right.
it's really up to you guys. If we want to progress any further in this direction, we have to go through that room with oozes, because that's a dead end up there. Is that right, Jimjar?
That's right. It's dead end.
And
you're,
the other
you're
way-
the type of guy like me that would totally notice treasure up there and stuff, right?
I think I noticed, yeah.
Okay.
Now
And
what
the
I
other
don't-
one was actually a finished stonework, so I
It's-
definitely say we should go that way.
Okay. All right. Does anybody want to particularly lead the charge?
Yes.
I thought maybe somebody might want to show up. I mean,
Okay.
You don't
Actually, me and Utini and you all are competing on the kill counts already. So
oh, kill counts are
will-
fine.
Stick
You
towards
guys
the
are-
back and
A little tankier than a little old me.
you want me to go first?
I don't care.
Are you
Yeah.
showing off or not?
Yeah, I've got the AC, so I'll go first.
I don't think
do
that's
have
what I don't think that's what he was talking about, but sure. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna just charge in and start swinging.
Okay. Well, then why don't we just do an initiative? All right. So.
Or maybe I will not go first.
oh,
All right. Oh, that was not correct. Hold on. All right. There we go. All right. So.
So you're just gonna sit back and see how she fights. That's what's going on.
Yeah, I definitely totally want to check out her style.
Oh boy. All right. Okay. So Actually, initiative, top of the order, round 1. Eldeth, you are actually first on initiative. Now, you can hold your initiative, since it is a thin opening there. And then
will. Is there room for me to go into the center of the group and bless everyone?
Can't you do that from where you are? I think you can still do that from where you are. I think it's at
Okay.
it's not like DDO. I think you can
Bless up
yeah.
to 3 creatures of my choice within range.
Right. And the range is 30 feet. So yeah, absolutely. You can definitely get okay. So
And
so Fen, when you did the bless in our other game, you dragged that effect on their character in the tracker, correct?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's what
So
happened.
so on the character
on
sheet,
the party sheet?
no, on the character sheet, on your character sheet under spells. Okay, I expanded out the bless. See where it says it has a little button that says effect?
Mhm.
You can grab that and you can drag it either onto their portrait in the upper left corner, or you can drag it to their person on the combat tracker,
Or the map.
or the map, or their token on the map. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so you gave it to Beavis. So
Who's
then
our other fighter?
Utini is the barbarian.
Utini? And Jimjar or Fenicus? Who was the other fighter?
I'm kind of a fiery type.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay.
And that's
All
a
right.
1d4.
Sweet
Sorry.
Baranar. Woohoo!
Okay. All right.
And
So
you see where to mark off the spell slot.
yeah. So then on the spell if you okay. So see at the bottom where it says mode, Eldeth. If you change that to, oops. Yeah, there you go.
I marked blast.
There you go. Well, actually, it should be. No, you
there's
don't.
something called spell
No, you don't.
slots
You
in
don't
this
mark
fight.
the bless. Hold on, my bad. Uncheck that. See the spell slots there. You check the first one of the spell slots. There you go. Because you can cast bless 3 times if you wanted.
Okay, I don't see where my spells just disappeared though.
Yep, that's because I changed the mode. See the mode down here where it says combat? There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, there we go. Okay.
Okay. All right. All right. Very
Sweet Baranar, may you be blessed.
all right.
Go forth and kill.
Fenicus.
I don't know who this Marinar is, but I'm all for
1,
it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Is this right? I can get to here.
Are you 35?
Yep.
Okay. Actually,
no.
you can't. Actually, you can't get to there.
I get here
because you can get there because.
This isn't a corner.
No. Hang on. Where did you start? Right there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, actually, you could. This is 30, so you can move 5 more if you want.
Okay.
And as you come into the room,
I mean,
so that's
can
number.
I still have been sneaking-ish, sort of?
I
mean, that's what I was doing before.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're coming back into the room. That's a great point. Go ahead and roll a stealth roll again. The 2 that you saw are right there.
Advantage, stealth.
Ooh. Oh. Okay. So this time you're not as sneaky because I beat you. What'd you roll? You rolled a 1. You rolled a 1 and an 8. No, 1 and a 5. Okay.
At least we got rid of the 1.
Yep. So you come in there. It is your turn. So.
Sure. And so we will.
And the ceiling. Hang on. Let me just double check in here on the ceiling. What did I say? 10 feet high.
10 feet high.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I will attack it. So.
Okay. Oh, automatic miss, a fumble. Right off the bat, a fumble.
Ouch.
And, okay, so what's going to happen, because I got the crit and fumble charts turned on, when you roll a crit or a fumble, it will automatically roll a result of that critter fumble. If it's, in this case, you rolled a 4, which is an automatic miss. So nothing special happens.
Okay, that's good.
But the same thing will happen for crits. But if it's something special, then it will present that at that time, right, Eldeth?
Yes.
Okay, but with my bonus action, I'm gonna attempt that again.
Okay. And that's a little better. That one's going to be a hit.
Okay, and what do I have? Damage on 1. I'm a little perturbed that there's 1 and 3 here.
No, what do you mean 1 and 3?
Gray ooze 1, gray ooze 3.
Oh, you noticed that, huh? Yeah, there was one you didn't see. Okay, so Jimjar.
Before he's done, do you have any movement left that you can move out of the choke point?
Unfortunately, I don't.
Actually, you do have 5 feet. That was 30 right there.
Oh, that was 30 to there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But if you move, something's going to get an attack on you. Unless you move north, right?
See, if I'm here, though, they can't block that entrance.
Now, and you only see the 2 there, so you decide where you're going to go.
I'm going to get out of the choke point for sure. Can I move there? Then?
You can. Is that your move? Final answer? Yeah. Okay. Yes. Then the ooze you didn't see gets an attack of opportunity on you.
Okay.
All right.
Well, at least I'm using the shield. AC's up to 17 now.
Ooze. Okay, so pseudopod. How many attacks does this thing get? Okay.
Attack of opportunity, you only get 1, right?
Yes, that is correct. I was just looking in general. Okay. So he gets a pseudopod attack on Fenicus and natural 2. So that's going to be a miss. All right. So you
draw the enemy fire.
Yeah, you definitely see the third one now. You're like, whoa.
I holler out to everybody to let them know.
There's 3 of them. All right. Hang on. My screen over here is a little busy. All right. And then next up is Utini.
Oh, boy. This looks fun. Well, I think the first thing we should do is rage.
No.
All frenzy.
You see the
frenzy rage?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh boy.
Why not? So I'll just kind of saunter on.
I went for the one I was after was Gray's 1, so he's
I saw that.
Little damage.
I closed my character sheet apparently. I don't think I have anything that gives me an extra attack for dropping anything, but that's okay. So let's just go ahead and attack recklessly here.
Ooh, okay.
This is always a sight to behold.
This could be bad. For those of you who don't know, a reckless attack means he gets advantage on the attack, but attacks against him get advantage.
So we'll see if we can't thin the herd here. 28 to hit.
That's going to be a hit.
That's great. So take some of that. Oh, excellent. Dead ooze.
All right.
I will use my extra attack on the one right in front of me.
Excellent.
I will hit that one as well.
So you do get straight up 2 attacks now.
I'm getting 3 attacks, buddy.
Because
here's attack number 2.
Hang on, why?
I have extra attack and I am frenzy raging.
Okay, that does give you 3. Okay.
So
and
another hit there.
Yep, partially resisted, but not 100%.
That's fine. I will make my third attack. A 15.
Yep.
Looks like
oozes do not have the greatest armor classes.
That's fantastic. So we'll do another.
Ouch.
24 damage.
Okay.
So let's see. Just so for those playing at home, that was 19 damage, 16 damage, and 24 damage.
Yeah. So you see the barbarian run there. Oh!
Well,
just starts slashing everything up.
Battle axe as well, and you wielding it two-handed.
That I am. And see, that was only 25 feet. So can I then move another? Kind of do.
Step in the
On a
ooze.
corpse,
What's
so-
left of the ooze? Sure.
Now I can't grab my character to move him down one.
Hang on.
Yeah, there we go. So just kind of move.
Hang on. Let me get rid of the.
That
dead ones
range.
here. Oops.
Yeah, I think that was sufficient.
All right.
I left one for you, Beavis.
So...
Thanks. I'm surprised there's something
he's
left.
waiting to see what everybody else does.
I'll move in and I will target that guy and I will attack.
Oops. Hold on a second. That's number 3. Okay. I just want to clean up the other ones. Okay. Go ahead. Make sure you use your
While we're in
pointer.
here, I whisper, we're the only ones who came in here? None of the new guys came?
Ooh, but there's a 1 on the damage, though.
I don't.
And I'm
he gets to reroll
assuming.
that, doesn't he?
No, I don't have that combat style.
Oh, I thought you did.
I'm assuming it's not a fiend or undead
Nope.
or anything.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Nope.
So
No
here's my
radiant.
second attack.
No radiant damage.
Did we skip Jimjar?
Yeah, I got skipped.
Oh, you
I
did?
thought so.
I
Oh,
don't think he went.
I'm sorry, but
I thought Beavis went last. Yeah.
sorry, buddy.
No problem.
We'll come back to you. Actually, this is going to turn out perfect because Beavis is going to kill this one. All right. So as that one falls, you notice. Okay, where'd it go? Here it is. Okay, let's put this over here. All right. And Jimjar, make a perception roll. That's a little better. Just for the record, your last perception roll was a natural 1. And down the corridor come 3 more oozes. Oops, hang on. 3, 2, where did 1 go? There we go. And you may take your turn now.
He's a rogue.
I reckon was some sort of alarm crying.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna scream out that there are 3 more oozes,
And then
and I'm going to whip the.
it's open
guy.
down here.
I'll whip that guy in front of me.
Okay? You see him pull out this whip, whoosh, Indiana Jones style. And that does slashing damage. So it's got this little like a knife, like a drow made whip knife on the end.
Ooh, a drow whip. That's excellent.
And then I'm going to disengage for my
Bonus.
bonus, and then move back to here.
Okay. All right. So okay, so Beavis. All right, so we're gonna go. So Shushar is he says, "Stool, get behind me." Stool goes, "Yes, sir." And then we're gonna go top of the order, round 2, Eldeth. You see Jimjar back up, and he says, "There's more coming. There's more coming."
Did they see you, Jimjar?
Oh yeah, they saw me.
All right, I'm going to throw Shield of Faith on Jimjar.
Okay. Oh, very good. Okay. Fen.
Okay.
Is that a concentration spell for her? Because if it is, you would.
Yeah,
Use
you
concentration
bless.
on the bless. Yeah.
Right.
Yes, it is. So
Okay.
you might want to
Can I
take that back.
So if I double bless, do I keep the bless on the first party too?
No.
No, it's
No.
a new concentration.
No,
You
that's
can
a
only
new
concentrate on one spell at a time, I believe.
Correct.
Yeah, so what, 3 people at
Yep.
early levels?
And if you take damage, you have to make a concentration roll to see if you
Okay, well,
lose the other spell.
they're out of my range anyway, so I'm still gonna Shield of Faith. I'm gonna protect my little buddy here that protected me.
Okay, well, okay. So you cast Shield of Faith on...
Bless, though. You may not want to do that, because they'll lose their bless.
Yeah, they do lose their bless.
Okay, then how do I take it away?
You want to get rid of their bless?
No, he
Well,
wants
how do
to
I get
take
rid of
the
Shield of
shield.
I can do it.
And that frees your action back up, though.
Yep. There you go. I took it away.
Okay, so I don't think I can move.
You can move to a friendly square.
You can go through a friend, yeah.
And I'm not gonna be real hard on in these caverns. So if you want to move to like here, I'll let you do that.
Okay, I was gonna ask.
Ooh, gonna step right up and take them all
Yep.
on. Okay.
I'm gonna attack that ooze.
All right, go for it.
There it is.
Now, before you do that,
Oh, okay.
remember you have to choose. See, and I'm not sure how that works either. So you have to choose. So you have a longsword defender. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's a +3 weapon, unless you want to devote at the beginning of your turn. You have to tell. That's probably the best way to do that, huh? When you first time you attack on the sword on each of your turns, you can transfer some or all the sword's bonuses to your armor class instead of using the bonuses on any attack. So if something's going to attack you or you attack, whatever comes first in a round, you have to decide what you're going to do. If you don't decide anything, then it's just a +3 weapon. But if you're like, I want to add +2 of it to my armor class, so it's only a +1 weapon. Do you see what I mean?
Well, since I'm the one tanking the ooze right now, I guess I'll add it to my armor class.
Okay. So at the moment, it's a +1 weapon. So let me take a quick look how they did this.
Yeah, the coding for that has got to be really weird.
Yeah, you know what? Because
I bet you they don't even code it.
no, because right now it's considered a +3 weapon.
What you can do is just hit the -2. And
oh, that's a great idea. So down the bottom there. Well, you can also, Eldeth, see where the modifier window is in the bottom left.
Uh-huh.
If you spin your mouse wheel, it will go to a plus or minus.
There we go.
Okay, so then you would put -2 on it to make it a +1 weapon for this round. And then as far as your armor class goes, I can subtract. I can subtract 2 from my. I can subtract 2 from my attacks, and then that will compensate for it.
All right, here goes.
Okay. And that's going to be a hit.
And so do I get the -2 to the damage as well?
No. Yes, because it's a +3 weapon.
Okay, so modify that again. And here goes.
Okay, and that hurt him pretty bad. I took him to critical. Okay. All right. So now, I apologize. It is Fenicus' turn. Fen?
Oops. It's up to you. Are you gonna give me the corners to make this? It's a tight 7.
Yeah, I'll give it to you because Jimjar was standing there before. You see the elf slide in next to you, Eldeth.
And we will attack the nearly dead one. For that should be minus the D4 though, right?
No, you guys still have bless. Yeah, the bless lasts for a minute.
Is he dead? Yeah.
He is dead. Hang on, that's number 1. I'll just take him off. Usually I'll leave him on. So just a refresher, the rule is if in the round that something's dropped to being dying or 0 hit points, I will keep them on the board until their turn the following round. So if there's like somebody you want to interrogate, you want to throw a cure on them or whatever, otherwise on their initiative the next round, they perish. But since it's an ooze, it just goes and you can walk right through it.
I'm pretty sure we're not going to try to interrogate these.
I know that, but I'm just kind of giving out the rule as far as that goes.
I mean, Beavis is a strange guy, but I'm pretty sure we're not gonna try to interrogate them.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my bonus attack at him, and how's that look? That's still a hit, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, their armor class is terrible, but that is a 1 on the die, though. All right.
Yeah, that's no fun on the die.
Bonnie would be proud.
That
All right.
plus 6 doesn't hurt, though.
Nope. All right. So then, Jimjar, you're up again.
All right, I'm gonna move up to here.
Ooh, that's a brave move. That's going to cut off Eldeth.
Well, I'm gonna move back out.
Oh.
He can disengage as a bonus.
No, that's true.
action,
That-
right?
yep,
he
I
can-
Rogue
God,
lady.
you see
In
this
and
little gnome? He's running in, and he's running out. He's running in. He's running out.
Got skills.
And that's going to be a hit.
Yeah, I like this guy.
What's with the purple dice? Oh, I suppose you're matching your skin color, huh?
Yeah, it's rock color.
Okay. All right, and you pull out again. All right. All right. Utini, you hear battle behind you.
Well, I charge, of course.
Well, you might hit a roadblock. All right, how far can you make it?
I can go 40 feet.
40 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Nope, you're going to get stopped right behind Eldeth. Because 40 feet is her square.
So diagonal is
I'm counting them though. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
right. Second diagonal.
Oh
is
no! You can make it all.
should
No,
be
you
able
can
to get to
actually.
that
You
empty
should make.
spot,
You
yeah.
should make it all the way there. Yep, my bad.
get to there.
Yep, you're good.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fantastic.
How did you move 8?
I have fast movement because I'm a barbarian.
Because he's a
I'm
barbarian.
level 5,
Mhm.
and I'm
Cool.
wearing medium armor.
I
So
didn't
we're
know
gonna
that.
recklessly attack.
Oh boy.
We'll, polish off ooze 3 here with a 23 to hit
Beautiful.
and 13 damage. Ooh, those are some low numbers.
Ooh. Are you gonna pull off 4 kills?
And we're gonna attack
Stand.
the other ooze with a 23 to hit. Let's see some bigger numbers. Ugh. 18 damage
Oh.
and attack number 3 for a 23 to hit and
Oh boy.
19 damage.
That's
So
hilarious.
that was fun.
All right. So
And I will let
Can
out
we
a
search
nice
for
little
any
bellow
treasure
of joyous rage at slaying an enemy.
Is that the end of combat?
that is the end of combat.
So did we get hit? I don't think we got hit.
No.
Did
I
they even get an attack on us? No.
yeah, I did. I got
Yes,
a
because they had an attack of
attack
opportunity.
opportunity.
Oh, that. But
Excuse me. Okay, so give me 1 second here.
I do have a question for you.
Yes.
So my fighting style is dueling. Is that already part of my character sheet? When
Yes.
I'm wielding
Yes.
a melee weapon in one hand and no other weapon, I gain a +2 bonus to damage rolls with that weapon. That's already calculated?
it's already included, I can
Mhm.
tell.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep. And just
So
for
you
the
should
and just
do
for the
it.
record, you can call me
Yeah.
Kevin if you really want to.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let me give you this paltry experience here. All right. Oh, did that not work? Oh, I didn't check the box. There we go. All right. Did that not work? What am I doing wrong here? Award.
Did you put the encounter in the party sheet and then hit award?
Yeah,
Hmm,
it didn't
yeah.
work. I think I hit it. Hang on, let me try it again. No, it's not working. Well, that stinks. Everybody gets 120 experience.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Ooh, do we level?
Yeah, I don't think so. All right. All right. So note to
Oh,
self:
uh,
encounters need to be
bad.
tougher when Utini's around. Okay.
All
All right. Shushar, he steps up here and to Jimjar and he goes, "That is one dangerous barbarian."
That he is, my friend. That he is.
All right. What you guys doing?
Okay, just to let you know, how much experience are we
28,
supposed to
20.
have because
Did it get added more than once?
something's- Well, no. It's not that. I don't think we got the experience to hit level 5.
No,
We
you.
didn't-
I
he just gave
advanced.
us the
I
level,
advanced
so
you
we
guys
should
to
be at
5.
2820 out of 6500. Right?
Yeah, you guys started at the bottom of 5.
So 6500 is 5.
Yes.
It is 6.
Okay.
Yeah,
right?
you need to change your sheet. Yeah.
I don't even see my experience.
So on your character sheet, on the class level line, if you go all the way to the right, there's a magnifying glass. If you click that, that will show yours. And I did not fill yours out. Sorry.
I have no. That's what I'm saying. Mine's 0.
So you're gonna have 6620. There you go.
Everyone should be at 6620, which you should be able. I think can also edit from the party sheet too as a DM.
Yeah, but I like
There
to
you
show I like to show people where it is too. And then what's 6th level?
14,000.
14. Okay. Well, you guys
I
gonna be
looked at it already.
you're gonna be 5th for a while if you're killing oozes all day. All right. So let me close this. All right. So which way
I
you
did
guys?
hear you say something about tougher enemies. So
Yeah. Well, we're getting there. All right. Which way, gentlemen? Fen, are you gonna lead the way? You can see the corridor definitely.
Am I sneakily doing this? I didn't.
All
Was
right.
I allowed?
Ooh, I
All
want
right.
to go. I want to go.
Okay. So hold on.
Come on up here,
Fen.
man.
I mean,
think
we can always
You
check
can lead
that,
the way. Actually, you've got
that
better
dead
eyes
end
than I do.
passage before we move on.
right. All right,
ahead.
you guys.
Lead the
I'm
way.
taking. Hang on. I'm taking your blesses off. Utini, you want to disengage your.
Are you hurt,
I
Beavis?
don't know if I will let. Oh
No,
well, great.
No, I want to go back up in here and look around before we move on.
It's a dead end.
Nothing. No.
Yeah, Jimjar could have told you it was a dead end. It was just oozes hanging from the ceiling.
Right, but I didn't know if there was piles of rubble or
Nope.
something hot hidden on the
Nope,
wall.
nope.
Nothing.
All
Okay.
right. All
You'll
right.
have to take the bless off. I can't take the bless off.
You could do it from the combat tracker.
Yeah, that's where I am. Okay.
Beavis, are you
got-
hurt?
Ah, you took my resist
Of
off.
course, I'm not hurt.
Oh, sorry.
That was
My
nothing.
armor resistance.
Those things were beyond me. Well below me, I mean.
That's why you keep a barbarian
you-
handy. All right. Okay. Give me 1 second here because I closed the encounter.
I fought Orcus once. Did you know?
You did?
Yeah.
He actually saw Horcus's hand. It gave him the finger, and it walked in. And then
He fought Orcus, and we ended up down here. So
Uh-huh.
that's how well that went.
Oh
Yeah.
my!
It didn't go well, but at least I was brave enough to attack it. while
he
the
did
others-
run up and attack it.
Brave.
Where meanwhile,
That's the word I would
Drac kind of
use.
just sat there and went. Ugh. All right.
And you survived?
I did.
You'll have to tell me about that sometime.
I will definitely tell you about it.
Okay. All right. All right.
Couldn't lead the
So
way, Jimjar, you have better eyes than I do. You're sneaky too.
all right.
Yeah,
So
I'm
so
sneaking.
Jimjar, you're gonna step up there. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm
All right.
sneaking.
So hang on just 1 second. I'm gonna change something here for now. Okay, so Jimjar, you come around the corner there, and let me move the map a little bit. And I'm gonna move this back just a little bit. And you hear, hello?
I'm sneaking, and he can still know that I'm around.
That's a good question. But you're not the only one in the general vicinity. Oops. So you come up there, you and Fen,
It's
you
just
hear
literally
um,
raging barbarian. Running around these guys' house.
So Jimjar, give me a stealth. Oh yeah. So it does it. If there's something up there, it does not see you.
Perception.
And then make another perception check. Okay. You definitely see a ooze in the middle of the room there. But when you look really close, you see it has 2 eyeballs and it has a little mouth that says, hello?
I was not expecting an intelligent ooze.
Intelligent it was. That's not good.
I mean, how often do you find an ooze that's more intelligent than Calliope?
You hear it goes, and it,
So
hello.
it doesn't really know we're here.
Oh, it sees you now. It's
Okay,
hello,
so
hello,
I'm
hello,
there. How are you?
hello, friend. Hello.
Ah, you speak common. Excellent.
I speak. Yes, speak.
What's your name?
He says,
Glabagool?
I am Glabagool. And
Glabagool. Nice to meet you, Glabagool.
Glabagool.
Hey guys, I met a talking ooze.
He says, did you kill the other oozes in that chamber? They were stopping me from getting out.
Ooh, yeah, we didn't want that. What do you want to get out for?
They don't like me here because I can talk.
Oh, yeah, I could see where that would, probably get a little bit boring for you. How is it that you can talk?
I don't know. I think the god of oozes gave me this power to talk.
Jubilex?
I don't know if that is the god's name, but I feel
the god of oozes, is he evil?
Yes.
But I feel the god of oozes is close.
The god of oozes is close?
And I can
is
talk.
He angry?
I don't know. This is what I think. I don't know. I'm not very smart.
Okay, you're not very smart.
Who are
Does
you?
Anybody else want? I am Fenicus. I am Fenicus.
You see the little mouth.
I
Fenicus.
come from under the sun, up above.
The
What
sun.
is your name?
I am glad. Oh, you're not up. Well, if people want to come up there, he says, I will back up. You please come visit me. I've been stuck here for a long time. As long as I. I'm sorry. What?
Are you related to Yaphet?
Yaphet?
It's from the Orville.
Oh, sorry. That's yes. Right. I forgot about that. So you guys can move your tokens up there.
Check to see if there's no kobold like in the middle of him.
No,
I looked.
There's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing inside of him.
About a kobold inside of a.
He says, "Oh." He looks at you, Beavis, and he goes, "What are you?"
I am a dwarf, and I am a paladin of Morden.
A dwarf.
Is this thing good?
You don't really have detect alignment, but
Beavis should just be able.
There's no alignment detection in the game anymore.
Yeah. So he just says, "I have never seen a dwarf before, and
doesn't seem
you don't look like a dwarf." He's talking to you now, Fen.
I'm not a dwarf.
Oh. Dwarf. And then he goes, "Oh my! And who's the little one?" He looks at you, Jimjar.
This is my new friend Jimjar. Say hello, Jimjar.
I'm Jimjar. I'm a rock gnome. Nice to meet you.
A rock gnome. I know what rocks are. Are you made of
a wood elf?
I don't know what wood is. I know. Are you made of rocks?
No, I just like them.
Oh, okay. There's
see my shield here. This is wood.
There's more of you down the tunnel. Please, everybody come so I can see you with my eyes. I grew eyes. See my eyes, and it looks he's got these big googly eyes. Oops. I'll zoom in there so that everybody on the stream can see him. So
that's what I was.
Can you detect your god? Is that what you said?
He said he thinks the god is near.
He said, I think the god is close. Like before he was not close. Now he's close. And he's close, so Glabagool can talk and grow eyeballs.
Great.
That's interesting. Can you tell us anything about what is the direction from which you came?
I lived here.
You lived in this room?
And then I lived in that room, and then I lived in another room, and now I live in this room.
Was there anything shiny in any of the rooms?
I don't know the word shiny.
Bright.
Here, this is a gold coin. Have you seen any of these around?
Ooh, can I have?
Sure, and I flip it to him.
He gives it. You flip it. It goes bloop. It goes into the. He goes. Not very tasty.
Oh.
That's good.
So he kind of
doesn't
spits
like
it back
to
out
eat.
on the floor there. He says, "I don't think so. No, there are more oozes here. I've been stuck ever since my god came to me. I've been stuck in this area because the other oozes don't want to let me out."
But the god tells you that you want to leave this place?
No, now that it's really smarter,
It's bored.
it's bored and it wants to move around. It has basically, you're talking to it for a few minutes. It's actually a very, I'm sorry, Utini, what was your you disconnected there, Eldeth.
Yep, I'm back.
Okay. Utini, your intelligence was what now?
8.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the Glabagool's got more is better conversationalist than the half orc. we'll just leave it at that. So, but yeah, he's an intelligent ooze now, and he doesn't want to stay here. He wants to leave.
Would you like to come with us? We're on our way to a place where there's a lot of people.
People. Oh.
People to talk to.
If you can.
Maybe even people that can get you closer to your god.
Oh. Oh, that would be interesting. That's better than here. He says, yes, we could do that, but yes, we could do that. We
Excellent.
could leave.
Follow us.
Perfect.
Stand in the back with the mushroom person.
Okay. He says, now, the one thing about Glabagool, he only moves at a rate of 15.
Oh, God.
Well, he can catch up behind us. Once we're on the move, we'll either figure out how to get him in a cup or something, or he may not be able to.
How big is he?
He's large.
I don't know.
He's a large ooze. Now, remember, when he's in his tunnels like this, he kind of morphs into the tunnel. You know, like a gelatinous cube. He's a gelatinous cube.
Sure.
Or he's a large ooze.
Oh.
So yeah, he's a gelatinous cube. So
He is a gelatinous cube.
Mhm.
Awesome.
So he's talking to Stool lets go some of his spores and he says, "Oh, hello, Stool. How are you?" "I'm fine." You only hear one side of the conversation. "Yes." "No." "Okay." Stuff like that. What are you rolling here?
So once the spores wear off after a while, so you're no longer connected to Stool?
Yeah, after a little bit, he has to do them again.
Okay.
So, yeah, you would have known that after a while. All right. Okay, that's boring. All right, so
Just move on.
Jimjar, you come up, you see another.
Still sneaking.
Yep. And you get advantage, right?
Yeah, he didn't even speak.
You get advantage down here.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, hang on a second. I left some windows open here. Let me close them. All right. Okay. And you see another passage going that way. So everybody, please move their tokens.
Okay.
And
appears to be safe up to here, guys. I kind of motion for them to can come forward.
Okay. And I'll move up. Oops. And you hear Glabagool's voice in the back. He's talking.
To be quiet.
He's talking to Stool.
He's just back there chatting away. That's great.
Mm-hmm. All right, and just so you know, Beavis and Eldeth,
Yep.
you can't. It's very hard to tell who crafted these tunnels. It might be an old dwarven settlement or some other thing, but it's obviously been
Long time. Would stone cutting help?
Yeah, stone cutting will help you tell, like, give you a little bit of an idea, maybe where something came from or something like that. But it's a little difficult to tell because this structure is so old. All right.
Okay.
All right, so let me save off Glabagool here So this actually goes all the way to the end. So if you want to move yourselves accordingly there.
Beavis and Utini, why don't you go ahead of me?
Oops.
Sorry, I was trying to fix something that I was doing. So
Quit playing DDO.
Well, I'm trying to. No, I was trying to program
Oh.
exhaustion.
Oh, okay.
And when I did that, I accidentally deleted rage.
Oops.
Oh man.
Yeah, you probably want to keep those on.
Have you downloaded those modules that have every single effect in it, and you just drag it over? They have all the effects for all the magic items. They have everything.
Yeah, I thought
Those are freaking awesome.
Yeah, but I
really
thought they
are.
were. I thought they broke though not too long ago in one of the updates.
Oh no, I still use them.
Oh, okay. I gotta go out and try and find them then. All right.
Shishar and Stool should be keeping
Yep.
pretty well up, right?
Yeah, they're moving a little slower because Glabaghoul moves a little slower, but they're doing
That's
okay.
all
All right. So. Yeah, I'm just take 1 minute to read something here. Okay.
So what do you think of that new dwarf? I asked Beavis.
You know, she's okay.
She's okay. I've seen you looking at the amulet she wears.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. The amulet.
Mm-hmm.
It's very nice.
Oh boy. All right.
I don't know what dwarven pagan god that is, but I'm sure
It's
that
definitely not a pagan god. It's like the greatest dwarven god ever.
Yeah. Well, I know the Moradin guy, but I don't know the other one. He's a necklace.
Can I
servant of Moradin.
Yeah,
Servant.
Guys. She's like looks around you. Utini shows. I can hear you.
All right.
Oh wow.
All right.
I mean, I wasn't like trying to be super quiet, but
yeah,
somewhat quiet. This is 5 feet apart.
So, all right. So Jimjar.
Well, Utini is kind of big and hulking, so I don't know.
Yeah, he's blocking the passage.
Soundproof.
I don't think I'm that dense.
All right, Jimjar, make me a stealth roll in the tower, please. Make sure you got your advantage clicked on.
Both of us, or just him?
No, just him for now.
Cool.
And I'm gonna change this counter up just a little bit.
So there's only 2 dragons now instead of 1.
Oh boy! All right. So, Jimjar, you definitely see that there are some undulating masses in this room that look to be
masses of what?
Some kind of ooze.
Oh.
At the far end and in these little slivery outlets here.
Can I see over him?
Sure. He's only a couple feet tall.
Does it look like it's the same ooze as what we fought in the other room?
Since now you came around the corner there, give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Okay. And then give me a intelligence nature.
Intelligence what? I'm sorry. Nature?
Nature, yep. Ooh, natty 20. Definitely look like black pudding.
Okay, let's back off and regroup while we're still hidden. These are black puddings. If you use a slashing weapon on them, they will become more black puddings. I know this because we did this one time before.
Puddings are yummy, so
down
we
at
want
the
more of them?
down at the back.
It does make them easier to kill. I noticed.
So,
but they hit hard.
so Glabagool
So-
says, "There's black puddings in there."
I noticed, buddy. Thanks.
They're
thanks for the heads up.
More helpful than Calliope.
they're very mean to me. I don't-
They're very mean to us.
I don't
too.
go in
Can I tell
there.
How many there were?
What is many?
No, could I tell how many?
Oh,
when
how
I was
many?
looking at
More
them?
than 2.
More than 2. That's bad. We fought one like last level, and it was
So
pretty tough.
I'll break out the Warhammer.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
Glabagool. We've
I'm
got
gonna go
this.
ahead and switch over to the only
Oh, They were mean to
non-slashing
me.
weapon I have.
Beavis, do you have another Warhammer for me?
I will
Uh,
give you this Warhammer if you like, but I do not have another one.
Well-
I have extra clubs.
well,
I will
non
finish it.
non.
The one
Okay,
club.
hold on, guys. Non-magical weapons made of metal or wood corrodes,
Degrade.
but metal is
like-
not magical stuff is fine.
But anything slashing is gonna cause them to split.
Um,
So I basically have nothing to hit them with unless somebody has an extra magical.
You can ignore this. I'm just testing my programming.
I mean, we could always throw javelins at it.
Yeah.
I mean, because I don't care if those things go bye-bye. Or crossbow. I mean, actually, I have a heavy crossbow.
I could beat it with this crowbar.
I have a hand crossbow, but I've only got 10
I
darts.
do have arrows, but these things are mean, and it's pretty tight quarters in there.
Jimjar, I've got extra bolts if you need those.
There were at
I don't think
least
they'll work with
3
the hand
in
crossbow,
tight
though.
quarters.
yeah, hand crossbow bolts are different.
The game doesn't differentiate, but yes, we could say they don't.
Actually, in this case, it does because his hand crossbow shoots poisoned hand crossbow bolts.
Ooh.
I wasn't going to mention that poison part.
Oh, sorry.
Do I see that there's a bunch of rocks
That's-
laying around? Can I pick up a bunch of rocks to throw?
In this,
I mean, I've got javelins here. You want to throw javelins?
actually, Glabagool
Is there
says.
any?
No, hang on,
no
hang on.
chance we could sneak through them. Could Glabagool?
Well, hang on. Glabagool
distract-
says that he's been stuck between the black puddings and the gray oozes for as long as he can remember. So all the floor and everything in here is really clean. So there's no like extra boulders or anything like that.
Glabagool, can you drop all the debris that you've been picking up?
No, I ate it.
Oh.
That was food for Glabagool.
Yeah, eventually it'll dissolve. I mean, anything put in the gelatinous cube will eventually dissolve.
Okay. And short swords, what are they? Piercing.
we know that-
Oh, short s- piercing.
So with a black pudding, we know that a magic weapon won't get dissolved. that my understanding?
Correct. But a slashing weapon splits them.
Right, but a piercing weapon's okay?
I have a couple short swords here.
Seems like. I mean, you can use a javelin like a spear, you know.
So that would.
Yeah, I've got plenty of javelins. They're not magical, but I don't care if they're destroyed. So.
Yeah, well, you have to. What you have to do is you have to change it on your combat from a thrown to a melee weapon. And
It's the same though. So
no, but
They
saying
distract.
that
yeah, because it
Uh,
might use strength versus. Oh, it would be the
it
same.
uses strength because it's a strength.
Yeah.
based-
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be the same. Never mind.
Okay, so the short swords are equipped, which means the Macy needs to go back to 50.
All right. I have a technical question.
Okay.
But it's not for Beaker.
Oh, you disconnected again, Eldeth. Sorry.
Uh,
Oh, okay. I'll take care of it.
If you split an ooze and then kill both of the resulting oozes, do you get to add 2 to your kill count or 1?
In
The
the
game only gives you 1.
In-
DDO would only give you 1 for that ooze.
in the
So we're
emo-
going by DDO rules. Is that
Not
So you get the kill when you split it?
DDO stream.
No,
I'm just checking. I'm just verifying the
Oh,
rules.
no,
I
you
guess
split
you
it
get
and
half
then
a
you kill
kill?
one. Yes,
Half a
half.
kill?
So you have to kill 2 to get the full kill.
In the words of an immortal Lord of the Rings dwarf, it still only counts as 1.
I mean, we just got to make sure we have the proper conversations about these things before
Uh-huh.
go.
Listen, I don't care about kill count anymore. It's quality of the kills that count.
Well, I mean, you attempted.
Whatever helps you
kills.
sleep at night, but
Butthead was killed. He was evil.
Okay. All right. So, what are you guys going to do?
Charge. I hand
walk
off
around
my
the corner and
javelins.
We
slice a bunch of
are
things.
going around the corner. Okay.
I'll hand my javelins to anyone who wants them. I don't care if they get destroyed. Got my warhammer, and I'm going to charge.
You can give the javelins to me then.
Here you go. There's 5 javelins.
Thank you.
Okay.
You're most welcome, my
Short
lady.
sword didn't show.
All right. So,
I've got a question.
Yep.
The rapier that I have is a drow one. Does that count
Yes.
as magical? Doesn't have any pluses.
no, it's just Joro construction.
Okay.
It's
so
not magical,
gonna
but
eat-
it is a piercing weapon.
but
And
it'd get
like,
eaten.
But it's going to get corroded, so you want
Yes,
to
it
use something
will.
that you don't want to get rid of. Like we have extra short swords.
Okay, I'll
Beaker
take
can-
one of the extra short swords.
okay, you know how to add that to your sheet and everything, right?
Yeah, might take me a minute though.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to add these wonderful puddings to the combat tracker.
Beaker, can you add a javelin to?
Sure. So
I'll
the way you
drag
would
it over here.
If you click items, it'll pop up a little window and you can hit weapons, and then it will show you all the weapons. You can
well that's how
drag
the
javelin into
player
your
that's how
inventory.
the player's book. You can also just type. Well, actually, you probably don't have the.
I dragged it over to the chat.
Okay,
so
so
you
you
should
got-
be able to drag it back to your inventory.
Yep, and then
There
yeah.
we
So
go.
just okay, great. Now make sure, like I said, you change it from a. It doesn't matter, but if you change it from a range to a melee weapon.
How
if
do I
you're
get
gonna stay-
it from my
It's the same
inventory-
attack bonuses and stuff. So
my inventory to my actual actions tab?
If you
though?
add it to your
Equip it.
if you add it to your inventory,
I
it should
hit
automatically.
equipped on it, and it's not doing it.
Okay, hold
As a
on.
matter of fact, it's not
You
unequipped.
can add it manually. If you
Yeah,
need to.
it should add manually.
You might be able to drag it directly into the weapons tab. I don't know if
Hang
you
on.
can or not.
I'm gonna check.
There, I did. Actually, it added it twice. One for melee, one for ranged.
Oh, it threw javelin on me too. Yeah, it threw me 2 javelins, but it did
No,
not
it
give
look,
me
but look at
short sword.
Fen. So one of them is ranged, and one of them is melee.
Okay.
Do you see that?
Mm,
See the
this is-
little symbol next to each one?
Yeah, totally.
All right. So I'm gonna.
So it's just telling me I have a +6 for this javelin,
That's probably correct.
and it's not giving me any damage.
Uh, 1d6
1d6.
plus. Well, so if you hit the magnifying glass, should
Uh-huh.
bring it up under the dice. I think
Hey,
you have
hang
to.
on, hang on. That one's for some reason that's broken. Let me do it this way. What I did with Fen.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right.
So you should have +6 to hit and +3 damage.
+6 to hit, +3 damage piercing.
All right. So I'm going to ask everybody to please roll for initiative.
Before we
I
do
am-
that, I'm going to move to the back of the group,
Oh,
or towards the
sweet.
back.
I am the slowest dude ever.
Okay.
Apparently, initiative is considered an ability check.
Yeah, pretty much everything.
Nice.
I have disadvantage on it.
You still beat me.
Why?
Because I have one level of exhaustion.
Oh, how long do you have that?
So I have until we do a long rest.
Oh, okay. Learn something new every day.
He's
Eldeth.
not an unstoppable
was-
killing machine. He has serious
that's true.
restrictions. So
I'm a little surprised that initiative is part of that, but
yeah, any ability check. That's
Okay.
it's dex check. So
So So
there was. So hang on. So there actually was a silver lining to you taking out those paltry gray oozes. Oh, that's good. All right, Eldeth, you are. Round 1. Eldeth.
Okay. If I can turn my bless into a level 2, and I can get all 4 of them.
Oh, okay.
So
You hear Glabagal go, "What are they doing?" And you see spores coming up from stool, and he goes, "Oh, attacking the oozes. That's not a good idea." Or puddings, sorry. I'm sorry, go ahead.
That's not a good idea?
They're
Okay,
mean.
so can you give me a second level spell slot or no?
You don't have second level spells.
You don't have second level spells.
Oh, I don't?
You're a second level cleric.
You're only
so...
a second level cleric.
Why then?
Yeah, so you still got to do 3 only.
Oh, grr.
Arg.
Using a
No,
spell
you
slot of
don't-
second level or higher. Okay.
Yeah, but you don't have
you don't have
second
to
levels.
do-
You don't have second level spells yet.
Okay, darn.
You don't have
Okay.
to do bless anyways, though. I mean,
All right. So
Right, here goes.
so Jimjar, the one you see for sure is right there.
Oh, they're
holy
big.
crap.
I didn't realize they were
Okay.
that big.
I've
maybe we-
blessed Beavis,
yeah.
Fenicus, and Jimjar. Because they're 1, 2, and 3 up there.
Okay. All right.
I
Utini.
say again, the power of Benomar bless you. Go forth and conquer.
20.
And she winks at you, Beavis. Utini, you're up.
I'll try not to look embarrassed.
The beard hides it.
Range is an issue here. I will move to here.
Okay.
And I will do a normal rage.
Okay. And from that vantage point, so there's no surprise here. Eventually they hear you guys coming. So I'm just gonna so you're gonna be able to see that one. And did I undo that one? Why is it still?
And I am currently wielding a club and a shield.
Okay. And there's at least 2 more down these passages here. There we go. That's what I wanted. All right. Jimjar.
All right, I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna attack that guy with my short sword.
Okay. And that's a hit. Again, ooze type, terrible armor class.
And then
Okay,
bonus
now
action.
as you attack that, where was the thing about the weapons? Here we go. No. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Pseudopod, corrosive form. After dealing. Okay, so right now, after dealing damage, the weapon takes a permanent and cumulative -1 penalty to damage.
Ugh.
If its penalty drops to -5, the weapon is destroyed.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, that's a lot worse than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I didn't think it'd be immediate like that. Oh,
Yeah.
Well, you get. That means you get 5 attacks with it. So.
Yeah, 5 hits with the weapon. That's
Yep.
not terrible.
Yeah, but it's -1.
Yeah.
So keep
That's right.
so Jimjar, keep
What did you
track
say,
of that.
-1 to damage or -1 to attack?
No, it's just
Damage.
no. It's the okay. So it takes a permanent and cumulative -1 penalty to damage rolls,
Right.
not to hit, to damage. And Jimjar, keep track of that for me, would you?
Yep.
I don't have it. Unfortunately, I don't have a decent way of doing it, other than maybe the round. Keep track of the round.
Right, and then I am disengaging for my bonus action
Okay.
and taking 2 more steps back this way.
I was gonna say going down the unknown tunnel.
Yes.
Okay, and then I'll just and actually, Jimjar, You hear dripping water in the chamber beyond.
Oh, all right.
Like,
Okay.
could be good or bad.
All right. All right. It's Glabaghoul's turn. Oh, very exciting. That's all he does. Fenicus.
Moral support.
We have a cheering section.
Excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one's been hit? This one.
Is that your 20-foot gauge there, Utini?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, I don't know what I did with myself. I dropped myself. So
Oh, that's.
I'm on the black pudding.
Yeah, hang on. There you go.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here, I suppose.
Okay.
And we'll swing the first short sword at him. And that.
Okay. Same thing.
uh,
Takes a
And
minus
then-
minus 1.
With my bonus attack, the other short sword.
Okay,
So
and
these
that's a
will both,
hit.
they'll both be -1 after this round. And I also can use a D8 for Colossal Slayer.
Oh, okay. And that's 8 more to that
Yes.
pudding? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to have to add that manually. Okay.
Actually, you could figure out a way that
There is a
actually
way to key it. It's just
does
quick.
it.
It's almost quicker to do it this way.
You have to make it an effect to apply it to you.
Okay.
or you could just
Okay.
create.
It's
Like
you
a
make
weapon
you make an
once per
effect that's
turn.
works for one roll
Um,
that adds a D8 to damage.
I mean, maybe you can just take Colossus Slayer and drag it onto your. Oh no!
Dragging
Oh
into the
no!
power
It's
section.
it's not a yeah. Okay, it's an ability. It's not a. I was thinking it was like a spell. All right. All right. So black pudding number 1, and Fen. He's on you, and he
That's no good,
gets
Barely wounded.
pseudopod.
but
All right, he is gonna pseudopod you.
this could be bad.
Wham! And that's
A big hit.
that is a big old hit, and you're gonna take. Oh boy.
At least, well, I don't know. Not at least. They're so mean.
So you're gonna
Holy!
1d6
I told you they were mean.
plus 3 bludgeoning, 4d8 acid.
Ouch.
Whoa. Oh.
And he's done.
Uh,
Oh, actually, you know what? I just realized something. This guy goes
that's
back here.
nice.
All right.
I think I'm probably gonna take a nap, guys.
All right, number 2.
Yeah, not looking good.
He comes out of this. He moves through. So if you look, these are like little slits there, but they ooze through there.
Okay.
And
Where did he ooze through to?
to you?
Do you want to maybe make that little section visible?
Well, actually, I'm just gonna make them a little smaller.
15's not a hit. Your armor
what?
class wasn't adjusted, was it?
15 is a hit.
Is exactly a hit.
Yeah, my AC.
Aren't you
is-
using a shield?
No, I dual wielding the.
Oh, okay.
That's
Okay.
why I got that too.
I'm using a shield.
Oh, okay. Ugh, yeah, that might have been a bad move there, Fen. Because I think this is gonna drop you.
I think I was gonna get dropped in this regardless.
Yep.
Like,
So, all right, and then number 3, he's gonna go bloop, bloop.
well, that absorbed 2 of the hits anyway.
And Utini, it's going to be a miss. All right. And Shashar is like, I don't think they're doing as very well over there. Blah, 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 blah. Maybe I should help. Blah, blah, blah. Can he do anything? Okay. Well, Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right. Oh, he can go 5 more. Yeah. All right.
Pacifist willing to fight. I like this guy.
Beavis.
Whoa, it's my turn already.
Mm-hmm.
I'll run over here, look down, can't get through.
Actually, yeah.
It's an ooze.
Actually, you know what? That's a great question. I'll tell you what. I'm going to let you have it and let you go here if you want.
Okay, I'm definitely going to do that then.
All right.
And then I'm going to... Wait, did Utini go yet?
Yes, he did.
I moved to the spot that I'm currently in because I couldn't actually move far enough to get anywhere.
Okay, so I'm going to attack it, and I'm going to smite it if I hit.
Now, does that affect non-evil creatures?
It affects everything.
Okay.
With a Warhammer.
Okay. And that's stone?
What?
That's stone?
What's the Warhammer?
Mm-hmm.
No, the Warhammer is a +2 Warhammer.
No, but is it made of stone? Would you
I
say?
have no freaking clue.
Or is it made of metal?
Unlikely. It's probably made of metal, but it's
Okay.
also magical.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Well, that's unaffected.
it's a +2 Warhammer, so we never specified it was
Yeah, it's
metal or stone.
magical, so
Okay.
it's a safe weapon. Yeah.
So
Okay.
it should be good.
You should be good.
Nice.
It's not a crit.
Not a crit. But a dirty 20 is good enough. All right.
And smite damage, I will drop that. And where did my freaking smite go? Why did my smite not show up anymore?
Check your cycle through to like preparation and make sure it's not like
Divine
you
Smite.
use them all.
It was right here on.
Was it on your attack guy? Oh, it was under.
No, it was here. I saw it before, and I cycled through something. Anyways, okay, here it is. I think this. No. Anyways, I'll just roll frickin' 3d6, and we can manually do it. 3d8, I mean.
Okay, so 9 more on
God, that was
ooze number
terrible.
3.
Yep.
Okay,
And the next attack,
that's good enough.
and more damage.
Ooh.
Dang, lots of
We're
ones.
going to call that a Bew.
Yeah, we've had lots of ones of damage.
All right.
And I'll smite again.
Okay,
Did you add that 3d8 from before?
I did.
Okay, and here's another.
You're always cranking out a 1 there.
God, yeah.
Right. That, well, now it looks a little hurt.
It does look a little hurt, but I smite it twice with second level spells. So,
Yep.
Yeah, not looking good. Anyways, so I'm done.
All right.
Actually, I'll take a step that way.
Okay. All right. Top of the order, Eldeth. Eldeth,
That's
you're.
me.
Yeah, you think that there's probably some bad stuff going on here.
Oh, yes. What is my movement speed? My movement speed is
I think it's 30.
25.
25. Ooh,
So.
25.
Oh, you're a dwarf. Yes, 25.
It's the one thing Keith hates about dwarves.
25.
Well, that's one of the things.
Yeah.
Okay, but I can still reach Fenicus with
No.
my...
No, Fenicus is way down here.
Yeah.
I can reach him with my Channel Divinity Preserve Life.
Oh.
Stop me
can
from
choose-
having to make death saving rolls or
I
something?
can choose any creatures within 30 feet of me
5.
and divide those hit points among them. I present my holy symbol and evoke healing energy that can restore a number of hit points equal to 5 times my cleric level.
Okay, so 10 hit points. 5 times? Yeah, 10 hit points.
Yep.
Yeah.
This
But
feature can
don't
restore...
waste them
You can-
all on me.
Well, she can
Because-
only put them on. You can only bring someone up to half of their hit points, and
Correct.
also I think you're the only one who's been hit, so you can have all 10.
Yep.
Well, yeah. But can she split those up later? Or is it one and then done?
No, I think it's one and done.
Oh, okay. yeah, then
I think you're
absolutely.
gonna need more than 10 hit points, anyways.
Well, but
so...
regardless, I mean, if I get hit, 10 is the same as 1.
Right. You might want to you can let him stew for a round. You know.
He won't die.
He gets at least one death save. Even if he rolls a 1, you'd still have one more round to do it on
It's
him.
only 2 checks on my.
Yeah, but if he gets hit by a monster or something, it's automatic 2 failures. So you might.
It might be worth hitting him with it.
Get your butt up and swing your swords.
All right.
Channel divinity, preserve life.
Okay, and I believe can you take it right from your sheet or no?
I don't think so. I think you gotta.
It doesn't look like I can do it.
Okay,
no.
so give yourself 10 hit points, Fen.
It looks like I can do it. I actually have 2
Can
of
I?
them.
Can I bring myself back to life? I don't think it's gonna let me.
Because it says I start with 2 such effects.
Oh, okay, so you can do it twice a day.
Yes.
Twice a long rest.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not letting me adjust my hit
Okay.
point.
Didn't we have this problem on another one of your
No,
characters?
maybe it's no. I think.
There you go. There you go. That's right.
You have to adjust the wounds, not the hit points.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the current wounds thing, that's actually a module that I activated. That normally that current wounds is not present. So, all right, Utini.
Oh boy. All right, so we're gonna attack with this handy dandy club here.
You might be forgetting something.
What?
Rage.
I'm already raging.
He is already
he's
raging.
raged.
It's in the chat.
That's what
right.
Thank you.
Like, wait, what?
We'll hit with a mighty 12. Yeah.
Yeah, their armor class is worse than the Grey Oozes.
So we'll hit him for 7.
Oh, he's heavily wounded now.
And hit him again.
Nah.
Hey,
Oh!
20!
Oh, there was the
We
crit.
could
Okay, so
sure
no.
use
All right,
that.
so no special effect on the crit, but it's still a crit. So
Oh.
go ahead and roll the damage.
Damage away.
All right. Not terrible.
13 damage.
Could be better, but not terrible. All right. And that one, yeah, that one's definitely looking hurt.
I'm done.
All right, Jimjar.
All right, I'm going to move up here. And I'm going to attack this guy again. Oh, sorry, wrong guy. I didn't want to attack that guy.
Which guy did you attack?
I attacked number 1. I wanted to attack number 2.
Number 2 or number 3 that's almost dead?
Oh, don't worry. They got the same armor class, so just drag the damage on number 2. As long as it's not a crit, it doesn't matter.
Or number 3.
Well, I want to do number 2 because I can get my sneak attack damage on him, which is going to be a lot of extra.
Sure,
points here.
absolutely.
Well, you get your sneak attack on any of the 3, so.
I do, but the one guy's almost dead.
Yep.
So any extra would be lost. So it's 1 minus that total. So it's a total of 20 points of damage.
On which one?
On number 2.
On number 2, 20 points of damage on 2. Okay, got it.
It's a -1 because of the damage to the short sword.
Yep.
Bonus move is disengage, and then I'm going to move back to here.
Okay. See the rock gnome jump in, jump out. All right.
I was wrong. I can only use it once, but I can get it back after a short rest.
A short rest. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Glabagool. Oh no! I better go help. 1, 2, 3. I'm coming. Pretty slow. Fen.
Okay, well, it looked like he did better damage on the one he came up and started beating on, so I'll try to continue that trend. I don't know why it did that.
It did that. Hold on.
Still has
It's still
unconscious.
Yep. Let me remove that. Okay. Attack again.
I mean, he hit already, so.
Oh, if it's already a hit, yeah,
so-
that's fine. I'll give that. Fair enough.
Okay, so and this should be minus.
I mean, you could take the
1.
reroll for maybe
Nah,
a crit. but-
you were right. It doesn't. It really does shouldn't matter. Yeah. Well, yeah. If you want to try a crit, yeah.
Then my D8. We'll go ahead and apply it now. Just so
Okay,
we really
and-
get that
okay, and
damage.
that was a
was,
10, but.
And that was on number
Oh, that was
1,
a 10.
right?
Oh, my fault.
I mean, it's less than 8 damage, so I don't know if he cares, but.
Oh, there. That
Oh,
penalized me
okay.
better. Is that an 8? No.
All right, got it.
This is an 8-sided die. Oh, that was what I rolled. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then another thing should be -1 damage from the degradation.
Yep. Well, just use the modifier in the bottom left.
Oh, okay. So we'll go ahead and do that. Well, just attack. Get this done.
Wow, those dice are flying. That's still a hit.
That's a hit.
For what it's worth, the armor class is 7.
7?
Yeah.
Holy cow. Just don't get hit by them.
Right.
Yeah, I was saying, not their armor class I'm concerned about.
Yeah. All right. You good then, Fen?
That's all I can do.
All right.
Without,
All right. Black pudding number 1 sees
Goodbye,
you.
Fen.
I'm sorry.
well, I mean,
I
it
said
could
goodbye,
be
Fen.
anything 14 below, and I'm still moving.
A natural 4. So that is a miss. All right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
See, right, a crit right there
Thank you for that. Yeah.
would have been. You'd have been sludge meat. All right,
That's
Beavis.
Just a
You
glancing blow
presenting a
right
new
there,
target.
and sludge.
Boy.
Oh, that was a 20 and it fell off. All
Still
right.
hit me.
I
Son of
know.
a-
Here we go.
At least it's not a crit. 18. Oof.
18. Yep. And then number 3 on Utini. And that's a 18 total, and that's going to be a hit. And I got to change my dice color because I'm having a tough time seeing this red. And you are damaged.
21.
All right, guys, what should I change this to?
Should be half though, right?
There we go.
No,
Blue's better.
I don't resist against the acid.
Yeah, the acid
Oh,
is
that's
what's
what it
getting
is?
them. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Not that one. Shushar. Okay, he's gonna go. What can he do again? Let me look here. Does he got a?
Does he have a
range-
javelin?
He's got a spear.
It's 2 squares. Can he get around Utini's frame?
No.
I don't know that he should.
No, actually, he
Throw
wouldn't.
it, but-
Actually, he wouldn't be able to. He doesn't have the extra movement. He'll be right here. He'll back up Eldeth. All right, and stool. Squirt, and Beavis.
Okay. I'm going to attack the same guy.
Okay.
With the old Warhammer.
Now, make sure to put the -1 on it.
It's magical.
No, it's
Oh,
magical.
that's right. It's magical. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay,
Good thing you saved that.
what the
one.
hell? Now my Warhammer disappeared.
Dragging it off your sheet by mistake. Yeah, I don't see it. All right, hold on.
Fantasy Grounds, you're fantastic.
Hey, stop that. There are sponsors.
Yeah, I said they're fantastic.
All right, hold on.
I mean, it's right there. Hold on. I equipped it again, and there it goes. It pops up again.
Okay.
See?
Oh, that's what
It's
you're doing.
great.
You're accidentally unchecking the equipment.
I didn't touch anything. I don't
Okay.
know how that happened.
I'm sure it's your fault.
But yeah,
All right, that's gonna be a hit.
and I'm gonna smite.
Okay. Ooh.
And okay, so I programmed smite. So let's see. Hopefully this works.
Wasn't it 3d6? Or 3d8?
Damn,
2. It's a different
excellent.
level spell.
Okay.
slot.
Oh, and that. You attacked the one by Utini.
Yeah.
Okay, that is gonna. He's gonna go. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Now for my next attack, will be against
Oops! Dang it! Wrong one. Shoot!
number 2.
Hold on a
Yeah,
second.
what
I
the
gotta.
hell
I gotta.
happened? Yeah,
I gotta
the
add.
target's kinda screwed up.
Crap!
Add 1 back and
Yeah, hang on. He's gonna be. Okay, so. The
You could
problem.
just move the one that's dying down to where it was.
Yeah,
and
but I
put
don't know
its
how
hit
many.
points there.
Yeah, but okay, so I remember how many. I actually remember how many hit points it had because I had to change it for Fen. There we go.
I was that one I hit for.
Yeah, that's
was
right.
19 damage? No,
Yep.
that's a different battle.
No, you had, and then you had another. No, I know how many you had. I actually don't know how many you had there.
Okay, so I'm going to attack number 2.
Excuse me. Okay. So number 3 is the one that got dropped.
Yeah, so the hallway's clear.
And I'm going to smite him again. Look at that.
Does that kill it?
I don't know.
No, there he
Not
goes.
quite.
And there's smite damage, so
Okay.
he's still standing.
No, he's still
Shit.
standing. All right. All right.
Did you actually get that damage to apply?
Let
Yes.
me see. Then that's which one? Number 2?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I think the way you should program it is to do it an effect on yourself to add the damage.
You know what? Are you dragging those onto the creature?
Yeah, I have it targeted, so yeah. But it didn't affect it?
I don't think you are. I don't think you do. No, you had the other one targeted. So what? Hang on, I'll drag it
Oh,
over.
shit.
I'll drag it over. I'll drag it over. It's no big deal. So let me drag the first one and then the second one. Okay, now it's correct.
So it is almost dead then, or something.
It's getting close. Yep.
Okay.
All right. Okay,
So
so
then I am done. Yep.
so round 3. Ooh, Eldeth.
Okay, I am going to move forward,
Okay.
and if I move one more, will it get an attack of opportunity on me?
No, this isn't.
Okay.
You know, you get attack. The only time in 5th edition where you get attack opportunity is if you leave combat, leave a threatened square.
Okay. I am
Excuse me.
going to use my javelin on this dude.
Okay. Gonna fight side by side with Beavis Porkhammer.
Yes, I am.
Okay, go
Here
ahead.
goes. Okay,
And that's gonna be good enough. All right. Make sure your next attack with that is at a -1.
okay.
And Utini.
So my club is at -2 now.
Correct.
Is that correct? Is that it
Mhm.
twice?
Yep.
There's the number. All right, so I'm gonna chuck that club and grab another club
Okay.
because I'm carrying 3 for some reason.
You are a walking weapon shop. So
I have a bag of holding, so.
Oh, yeah, that's
I
right,
think
you took
I
that,
can
didn't you?
I can move to Fenicus and then step diagonally to here.
if you have the movement.
Oh, I totally
ye-
have the movement. I can move 40
Uh,
feet.
Yeah, but you know what? Technically, you're not supposed to be able to do that because these guys are large. I have the tokens I have scaled down, but see where the red area is? You can't move through that red area.
Okay. If they're large, they should be occupying more. You
They
should make
do,
the
but
token
I
bigger.
squished them down because just so they would fit on the screen halfway decent. Otherwise, they're like this.
Right.
But
Well,
the
they
but
should
the
be- if they're
threatened
large,
the,
they should be
but the
from
threat
before,
but the
but
threatened
they might
area
be
doesn't
square.
change. I mean, and the attack is the thing is that it's all slushing around, but the pseudopod has reach on it.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying if it's large, you should make the token take up more than 1 square.
Well, but
No,
the
technically-
red
no.
is taking up the right amount.
No.
So, like, I technically should be back here,
Right.
but I'm actually here instead.
Yeah.
So.
Whatever. Well, in that case, instead of a club, I will pull out a javelin and throw a javelin at it because I can't actually get close enough. Because I don't, unless there's something to the left that you haven't unopened that I can get around.
No, from right there, these passages look like they go down like that.
So I'll tell Beavis to duck and throw a javelin over his head.
Okay.
There's ducks.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's good enough.
minimum damage. That's lame. That did not. Oh, because it's not melee. Great. Okay.
That's it?
And well, I can attack again, so I'll chuck another javelin at it.
And that's it. little better.
It's still not dead.
Yeah,
All right.
it's critical.
I'm done.
All right. Jimjar. Oops.
Got
Sorry, not Glabagool. Jimjar.
Yeah, there's no way I can get in there, is there?
Doesn't the whip have range?
I'm not using the whip. It's
Oh, that's
slashing
right.
damage.
It's slashing.
Can't
Oh,
use that.
yep.
Uh,
No, not really. There's no
I
way
will
to get.
hold my action, and if an opening presents itself to go up into the black pudding area, I'll move up and attack. But unless something changes, I'll just wait.
Yep. Okay. Sounds good. All right. Glabagool. I'm coming, friends. 2, 3. There we go. Okay, he's done. And Fen.
Okay, so this.
These weapons. Now your weapons are at a -3.
-2 for me. I went down for a
Oh, that's
round.
right. Yep.
No,
Oh, that's right. Okay. That's still a hit anyway, even if you with the minus.
Okie dokie. Well, that's to damage though, not to hit, right? I believe so.
Yes,
I
to
believe that's what
damage.
you
So go
said.
ahead and peel that to damage.
So that's on should be on my damage.
Okay.
I put -2 on it. I don't
Yep.
know why. Oh, because it's +1 piercing.
Yeah.
And then with the second one, same. Is he still standing? Gee. Oh, no. Let's apply that D8 now.
Okay. So 7. Okay.
And he's still standing?
He
Okay.
is.
And that still hit. This is also a -2 modifier. There. Ouch. Youch.
Ooh.
Is minimum damage still 1?
Minimum damage is still 1. So I need to add 1 more to that. All right. He is almost at half. Okay. And black pudding number 1. Pseudopod. And that's going to be a hit on you, Fen.
Did you add the 1 damage to Black Pudding 1 or Black Pudding 2? Because he was attacking Black Pudding 2.
Oh, you were attacking black pudding too?
The whole time.
Oh, okay.
So that 7 should have gone on black pudding 2. And would that have dropped then?
On black pudding 2, 7 damage. No, he's got 2 hit points left. There.
Well, he should have taken 8 damage for the 7 and then the 1 from the second attack.
Oh, then he's gone. Oh no, then he's got 1 hit point left. There. 1 hit point left. All right. So black pudding 1's still attacking you though, Fen, and he did hit.
Yeah, and I'm going down. It doesn't. There's
All right,
no way around it.
So Kawaka. All right. And black pudding 2 is still attacking Beavis. And that's going to be an 18 is a miss. An 18's a miss. What kind of cheat?
Oh yeah.
What kind of cheat?
I got good heavy armor and a shield.
Ooh.
And he's blessed.
And no, that's only to hit though. But
he's still blessed.
He's still blessed.
Don't take her fun away, gee.
Definitely blessed anytime she's around.
Okay. All right, and Shushar, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, my friends.
Oh, thank God I'm unconscious.
All right.
Since Finn went down, can I move in there now?
And
stand next to him to attack?
You can
sure.
stand on my body when I'm down, right?
Sure. Yeah.
I'm small enough. I can just stand next to you.
I'll let it go. I'll let it go.
14, and the damage is now at a -2.
If you can do 1 point, you're good. All right, he's gone.
Right,
and that was number 2, right?
Disengage and move back to here. Oops, wrong guy. Sorry.
No, I knew that was going to happen. There you go. All right. So Stool, my friends, where are you going? All right. And he's up there. Beavis.
Moving up and
moving on up.
Warhammer to whatever I could deem its head.
Okay. That's a hit.
And attack number 2. Aiming for the same spot. Hopefully it's weakened now.
Well, you guys have been wussing out on the damage a little.
Pretty much.
Still up.
That's it.
All right. Top of the order, round 4. Oh my gosh, Eldeth.
Okay, so I am going to cast Cure Wounds on Fenicus.
Okay.
And I do have this Disciple of Life. I don't know if it's included in it, but it says whenever I use a spell of first level or higher to restore hit points to a creature,
Right.
the creature regains additional hit points equal to 2 plus the spell's level.
And I believe that is in there.
Okay, here goes.
Yep. She can drag that heal right onto him.
No, did that do it or no?
Well, it did it in the chat, but now hang on. I'll take it from the chat and I'll put it on Fen.
You can drag it right on. But yeah, that added your Disciple of Life bonus.
When I went to grab it, it must be just the way that the button is. Because when I went to grab it,
Oh yeah, you got to kind of. It's weird. You got to kind of have it right on there and grab it. So all right, yeah, you did it on him. He breathes again. Spits acid out from all the acid.
Technically, he was still breathing because he wasn't dead.
He's pretty close to dead. All right, Utini.
All right, now we'll pull out the secondary club.
Gotcha.
Walk up here and smack him with it. An 18. Paltry damage.
All right,
and we'll do that again.
For movement.
There you go.
Okay,
16 damage total.
Still hanging on. All right, Jimjar.
I can't get in there again, can I?
Not really.
I'll move up 1, and I'll wait to see if hold my action to see if there's an opening to get in there again.
Okay.
Well, then I can't move really. I'll just stay back here.
All right.
If there's a chance to move up, I will.
Okay. All right, Glabagool. I'm coming. Okay. Fen, you're breathing again. You're up. Your eyes are open.
I look at Eldeth.
Stand yourself off the ground
You're
first.
starting to grow on me, Red. Then I drop these short swords, and I take up my wooden club and my shield, and I need to equip that. Sorry, guys. 1 second to tell my cat to quiet down here.
Oh, believe me, your cat's the quietest out of all the ones that have been on this show.
So, wooden, or the spike club. Equip. It didn't come up. I'm just going to drag one from items.
Well, if you have it in inventory.
That's one of the old ones when the same time.
Oh, when you were, yeah, okay, yeah, you're going to have to do it the other way, sorry.
So, can I just drag it? Yeah, I could.
Yeah.
So then we will swing. Oops. Map. Swing that club at that pudding. That should also take my.
Oh, and what do we got? A fumble! And we got a special effect here. Embarrassed.
No, I do need to equip my. I do need to.
Hang on, dude. You fumbled away. So
Well,
you rolled.
I need to get my AC to where it should be, though.
Well, hold on. So you fumbled. You rolled a 1, and you have a fumble effect. Embarrassed. You receive a -2 penalty to attack rolls against target until you successfully hit with an attack.
Jeez, -2 until I hit.
Yep, until you hit, because that was such a bad swing. It was like.
I'm gonna be red-faced, and
your pants fall down.
Yeah, something bad happened.
Feels like that happened. Okay.
So this attack is going to be at a -2.
No, I only get the 1.
Oh, you only get the 1? Okay. All right.
Yeah, because I'm wearing the shield again.
So it's kind of cute. Still waiting for the one where you guys lose intelligence points. All right.
Yeah, ha 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 ha.
If you're wondering what that ha ha
Way
ha
to
was
rub it
about,
in.
see one of my other games. Okay. Black Pudding. He's going to go for Beavis because Beavis just smacked the crap out of him. All right. And, oh, that was on a 20 for a heartbeat. And that's going to be a miss.
That would have still hit me, so.
Yeah. All right. Shushar. There's not a whole lot he can do either. He's kind of in Jimjar's situation. And we'll skip over Stool. He's too frightened to do anything. Beavis.
Okay. Nice overhand smack to whatever parts of him I can see.
Good enough. Oop, I forgot to move on my
Attack
turn.
2.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Dead.
All right. Beavis, make a perception roll.
In the tower or not?
Doesn't have to be.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. All right.
Now,
Fen.
does the fumble effect, does that, will that happen automatically?
You know what? That's a great question. We'll have to take a look. Fen, you make me a perception roll too, please.
I sure will.
Do I get one?
No, you're not at the
I
right
didn't
angle.
see anything.
That's
Okay.
a
All right.
fumble.
So top. That's just a percent. You can't fumble skill checks. All right.
I do.
So at the top, I'm gonna say at the top of the order, you guys are like, oh, that was really hard. We're out of combat. But another one snuck up on the tunnel behind Beavis.
What?
And he's gonna pseudopod you through the little gap in the tunnel there. Yep.
Oh,
There was
that's
Through
one.
the tunnel?
There was one more. Well, it's just a little gap. I mean, anybody can
Right, I
squeeze
was
through
saying is
there.
how can he attack through a little gap?
Oh, they got the pseudopod. He just whoosh.
Can Beavis attack back?
They're malleable.
No, because he failed his perception roll, and this is a surprise attack. And that is going to be a miss. So Beavis, you're like, killed it. You see the pseudopods fly over your shoulder from behind you. Top of the order, round 5, Eldeth. You can see that there's a pseudopod, or there's a pudding. It's kind of formed itself inside that little trench or whatever this is, this passageway, and it's attacking Beavis with a pseudopod through this little opening.
Okay, I don't think I can get there.
Now remember, you do have clerics have a range attack, Sacred Flame. As long as you can see it, you can cast Sacred Flame on it. It gets a dexterity saving throw. If it fails, then you do damage.
Is that considered? Does that use up one of my spell slots?
No, it's a cantrip. It's free. You can do it as many times as you want.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a free one.
Yep.
Sure, I'll do that then.
Okay.
I
So
don't see it on my sheet though.
yeah,
that an
it's
action?
there. If you go under spells, it's under cantrips, right? It's above the regular spells. Sacred Flame.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So what you do is you take where it says cast and you drag that on to the opponent. What'll happen then is the opponent will automatically make the saving throw, and then if it succeeds, you don't do any damage. If it fails, then you drag that little damage guy on him. You got that?
Okay, so I drag the dice on him or the
No,
teardrop
yeah, the
first?
little dice you drag on him because that will force him to make
Okay.
a saving throw.
All right, here goes.
Because you can just see him. Okay, so he succeeded in the saving throw, which means it didn't work.
Okay.
So you want him to fail the saving throw, and then it would work. Okay. Utini.
Do I have any angle of attack on this thing?
Nope. He is
Yeah, I figured you'd say
completely walled off.
that.
Maybe you could. No, I'm not gonna say anything.
Could he
Yeah,
walk
I need
away
to check.
without it getting an attack?
It's not going to get. It's not going to get an attack of opportunity of him because of the wall and the little ledge there.
He needs to hit it somehow. Can you stick a javelin through there?
No, because of the little corner there. There's no way for him to get even a corner attack on him.
Sure. That's unfortunate. Can I squeeze through the thing that's to my side here?
You can. In fact, let me open that up a little bit here, and then comes down and goes around the corner.
So if I move to here.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
What's
sorry.
around the corner?
Hey, guess what? They connect.
30. 35, 40. So is this thing big enough that I can hit it from this point?
No, you got to be one square up farther.
Because it's large.
Yeah, but so you have to be in the same square. No, he's got to be in the same. He's got to be a same or adjacent square as the.
But if it's large, it occupies more than one square.
Yeah.
Hang on. Why can't I? Okay.
Either it's large and it's occupying more than a 5-foot square, or I should have been able to move through it earlier, right? Like, what's the?
See, I thought the rule was that you can occupy this square, but because you don't have reach, you can't attack.
It's in a half square essentially.
Yeah.
Because it's large, it is in a half square.
Right.
So
I thought large creatures were a 2x2 square.
Yeah, it's 2x2. Yeah.
Yeah.
And technically, if it's smushing itself in there, it might.
Well, and I'll tell you what. I'll give you one. I'll give it to you because there's this weird corner here, so you got another half a foot of movement. How's that?
Sure.
It's a hit.
And some damage. And attack it again. And some more damage. There you go. 14 damage to it.
Okay.
All
right. Jimjar.
There's still no way for me to get in there, is there?
Not really.
I can move into here. I can't fight next to Utini, can I?
No, it's a single corridor.
Right. Well, I'll move up to this spot.
Okay. In case Beavis falls.
Yep.
Which is a distinct possibility. Here comes Gabagool. 1, 2, 3. Hello, my friends. I finally found you. My apologies for the weird accent. Fen, you're up.
How badly hurt are you, Beavis?
I am moderately wounded.
I'm gonna drop my sword and shield. Pull out my bow. Can I shoot it through that slit?
If you move down one square, you can. You need a direct line on him. Yep.
Okay.
Elf shooting over a dwarf. Classic battle stance.
We've been in this situation before.
Don't fumble.
I'll try not. That should be a -2.
Yeah, we're good.
And then,
oh, no. Oh, yeah, that's right. That was at a -2. Yeah. Okay. Now you're not so embarrassed anymore. Now that the penalty's gone.
Okay.
I forgot about that.
Had to pull out the bow. That thing has been hit before, correct?
Yes, it has.
So let's throw that D4 on there as well. Or that D8.
Okay, so one more damage on him.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Is that it for you?
That's it for me.
All right. All right. Shashar is going to go here, and he looks down this corridor to make sure that there's no puddings coming down this way. And he doesn't see any. All right. And stool, wait for me. Beavis.
Okay, I swear heavily at this stupid ass thing who attacked me from behind. And then I am going to swing the Werehammer if I can, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought there was a 1. Dang, it looked like a 1.
No, of course
Sorry.
not. I'm never gonna fumble. And I'm going to smite.
Okay. How many of those you got left?
1.
All right. Ooh, got some good damage in it. All
and
right.
Attack number 2.
Oh. Ooh, that's a big one.
30 to hit. Is that good?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm gonna smite again.
Okay. And how far? Oh, he's still up.
And I am out of power.
All right.
My turn is over.
Top of the round. Round 6. Round 6. My gosh. Eldeth, you're up.
Oh, 6 rounds is nothing.
Okay.
Come watch D&D Splat. We can like round 15.
I know. I was watching your last one.
Can I move up next to Fenicus and Beavis, and then can I I'm gonna do that
Sacred Flame?
Sacred Flame again.
Yep, absolutely. You
Yeah.
can go right there. Go for it.
Okay.
It's a great spell for clerics if you want to hang back and heal, and then you can also attack.
Sacred Flame over here. Boom.
And he failed.
There you go.
Ooh, with a 1.
Yay!
So go ahead and roll that the damage on him. Ooh, that was good damage. All right, that you definitely kind of like a beam of light hits him from the heavens and hits him perfect, right on target. All right.
How dare you
Utini.
hit my fellow dwarf?
All right. Let's see if we can destroy this club.
Oh, a 1.
So well.
Oh, yeah, it's just a miss. Darn it! I was hoping you'd hit yourself in the head with it. And that was a hit. All right.
The fumble effect.
It's just a miss. So when the fumble happens, it rolls on a chart, and then depending on what that roll is, it puts it on another chart that determines what it is. But a 1 is always a miss.
6 damage, and I'm done.
All right. And Jimjar, not really.
Yeah, I'll hold my action. If Beavis should happen to go down, I will step in and
Gotcha.
attack.
Okay. All right. Glabagool. He goes, "Oh, my friends, I will go this way and help." 2, 3. Okay. He's not very smart. All right. Fen. Probably take him out with a crit.
I hit him, right?
Yep, that's it.
And there's that. Plus my D8.
That's it. You got him.
Okay.
Yep. All right. 4. Count them. 4. Black puddings.
Whew.
All right. See, I told you I was going to make it tougher. All right.
That was
I fell asleep as
that
many
was
times as I
tough.
killed people.
All right.
that was
So how much XP do we get?
You know what? It's not. I keep hitting it, and it's not working. Why is it not awarding the experience? Huh.
Probably because you broke it.
I must have. See, that's what I
Use
get
a
for.
cure
That's why I
wounds on
forget.
myself.
That's why I get for taking time off on this campaign. All right, so divided by 5. Oops, that's wrong. 880 experience each. All right.
Wow, that is not bad. Oh, it didn't manually give it to us though. Or automatically.
Automatically. No, something's wrong. I got to figure out what
7,500.
I'm doing wrong here. So.
Okay, so we're doing it by ourselves.
Yeah.
7,500 on the nose.
All right.
880.
Can I use a cure wounds on myself?
So Glabagool sticks his head back. Is everybody okay? Is the battle over?
Yeah,
Not sure. Let us look around for.
I'm okay, thanks.
He says,
to our new dwarf friend.
Did you kill them all?
How many was all?
I don't know. I can't count.
Can count?
You just.
What is this thing's intelligence?
Well, it's smarter than you, but it's inexperienced.
If it's smarter than me,
but
it
it's
should be able to count.
inexperienced. It doesn't understand. If you taught it counting, it could probably say that's 1, this is 2, this is 3. So
I point at the puddles. Is that how many there were?
Yes, that's how many there were.
You're free, my friend. You are free.
Oh, that's wonderful.
You can still come with us if you want to, but
follow that passage and see where it goes.
Okay.
Check at the end of all these.
So you get to here. Oops. And there is a door.
Door.
Oh, door.
Is it cool if I use a cure wounds on myself?
Sure.
Okay.
It's true. I have lay on hands too.
How long do you want to go here?
Yeah, we're gonna. As soon as you guys open this door, we're gonna be done.
Oh well, open the door.
Okay.
Yeah,
hang on just a second.
I have no spells left. Can we rest or a short rest?
Yeah. Okay. So you open the door, or Jimjar, what are you doing at the door?
Yeah, I want to check for traps before we open the door.
Okay. Go ahead and make a roll in the tower. Perception.
I'll check as well.
All right. You guys don't find any. So you open up the room and you see a fountain.
Cool.
This room contains a stone fountain with a raised edge. The basin contains shallow, brackish water. At the center of the pool, the rubble of a broken statue rests atop the pedestal. All that remains recognizable are a pair of clawed stone feet clutching the pedestal's top. Carved into the stone walls are 7 niches. Water seeps into one niche through a crack in the wall. The 2 niches that flank it are empty. Strange, formless sculptures occupy the 4 remaining niches. And that's where we're going to end it for tonight's game. So thank you guys for playing tonight. I apologize for the technical issues in the beginning. Hopefully we can patch it all together. But all in all, I hope everybody had a good time. Thank you so much for watching D&D Night on DDOstream. You can check out twitch.tv/DDOstream for the official DDOstream calendar to find out what other D&D Night groups are playing, as well as the rest of our DDO streamers. Also, don't forget to check out our sponsor Fantasy Grounds at fantasygrounds.com to see how you can get started with your virtual desktop gaming experience today. You can follow DDO on Twitter at DDO Unlimited and Fantasy Grounds at Fantasy Grounds 2. You can follow me at Evilbeeker. You can also check out my YouTube page, Evilbeeker Gaming, where I also post a lot of our D&D Night games. Patrick?
Want to make sure that we mention Fantasy Grounds has a Kickstarter going for Fantasy Grounds Community, which you still have a few more days to do that if you want to check that out. That's only thing I want to mention.
Oh, you're not going to talk about DDOcast or anything?
DDOcast.com. check out the podcast.
Pretty cool.
That's it for tonight, guys. This game will be back at the fourth Sunday in June. We'll hopefully maybe have one or two players back by then, but we're still going to continue with Jimjar and Eldeth because we're having so much fun with them. And
Eldeth and Beavis are holding hands on the map.
oh
Hold
no!
on.
That's so cute.
And Gabagool goes, "Will you hold my hand, Stool?" And Stool makes a little fist that he holds on to Gabagool's hand. So that's it for tonight, everybody. Thank you so much. Take care, everybody. Everybody say goodbye.
Bye,
everybody.
Later.
Thank you.